Hello, how's everyone doing? Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another stream. As always, thank you so much for joining us. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all doing well this fine Thursday morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you guys are in the world. I really appreciate you tuning in to spend a bit of time with us. As the title suggests, the plan is tonight to give you a bit of a showcase of what we've done with Castlecraft that's going to be coming with the latest update. This will be the last time we're going to go through it. It's pretty much done. So I want to show you everything. As you know, we like to show you kind of everything that's in there. So rather than you kind of find them for yourself, we show you what skins to what, how you switch them, what variations there is, and how we can do different things with them. So the plan is tonight to go through everything, all the changes, all the new updates that's happened to it, and all the new structures. And yeah, Crazy I think's in the chat as well to help me out because I'm sure I will forget something. But yeah, the plan is to show you everything that's going to be at the latest version once it's released. And yeah, hopefully you like what you've got to see. But we'll start as always with some shout outs. So if you've got any questions you want to ask me, stick it in the chat, or you just want to shout out, stick it in there as well. I do try and keep it chat as best I can throughout these streams as well. So again, it should be easy to do so tonight because I'm not building or I'm not doing anything too taxing. We will be also as well showcasing, speaking of the devil, Miss Jen Zen's build from the build challenge. I felt really bad because it was a really good build, but I only showcased 3 of the rooms when in fact there was 10. And they're not just little rooms, they are kind of different variations or different like maps or different battle arenas, I think it is, from Mortal Kombat. So once we finish this, we will hop back onto the challenge server and I will showcase Gen Zen's build in its entirety because yeah, 3 of the 10 isn't really great. I normally miss a few bits, but I've missed 70% of the build off. So we'll go through that as well at the end so you can have a little look. And yeah, hopefully she'll get to see it as well. It's probably about an hour's time or so. Yeah, so we'll start by saying a huge warm welcome to Jamie Llewellyn. How you doing, buddy? Miss Jensen, as always. We've also got Crazy Respawn, buddy. How you doing, mate? Hyper Apex, how's it going? Mel Rosa, is the Western Decor compatible with Xbox? It is indeed, yes. They are all cross-platform, buddy. Cyan, how you doing? As always. Man of the Mask, how's it going, buddy? Says wait, battle arenas for Mortal Kombat. Yes, honestly, wait till you see them, man. It was so good. Limas, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Ephemera, Serenity, how's it going? So will Castlecraft Decor get updates too? Yes, it has had a few. There's actually one on the way very shortly as well. But yeah, we will try throughout the life of these mods to update them on a regular basis. That's the plan. Mike's Gaming Oasis, how you doing, mate? As always, as he says, they are done with the mod. That is until he gets Crazy Respawn to add 10 more things, not counting variations at Aaron Longstaff. You're not wrong. To be honest with you, we literally just added something about an hour and a half ago. So yeah, you're probably right. Reverend, how you doing, mate? And yeah, how did the podcast go, buddy? Christian, how you doing? Geodating, as always, was never bad. Go begin with Cyan. We are all bad, Jamie. Bloody Alina, how you doing? Check Discord for 1 sec. Ooh. Uh-oh. I think we might actually, Crazy. Let me double check. Let me double check before I do, because let me have a little look. Which ones were they, Crazy? Do you know which ones are you talking about, mate? That's a good idea. We could do that. We could do that on the stream as well. I know it's very cryptic, but bear with me 2 seconds. All will be revealed. All will be revealed. Yes, we do. We've got 2. Okay, we can do that. Oh, they okay. Well, we've got 4 then, Crazy, because I haven't got them 2. Where did you get them ones from? Just out of curiosity, buddy. Because we could have 4. We're just talking about codes. We've got some codes for Castlecraft to give away, so I think it's a good idea actually to give them away during this stream, given the fact it's a Castlecraft stream. But I don't want to overpromise when we haven't got them all. But I believe I've got 2 copies, and Crazy thinks he's got another 2 as well. Right. Okay. We've got 4. Let me set these. We can do that. We can do that during the stream. But yeah, okay, great news. We've got 4 copies of Castlecraft to give away as well. So you haven't got it at the moment, or if you have, you want to give it to someone else, you can do that as well. Well, I think we've got 4. Hopefully we have. We'll give 4 away. We'll see what happens. If not, I'm sure we can sort something out. This could go really well, or it could go really badly. Yeah. Gia Dayton says, I'm going out for dinner, so I won't be on live stream. Try telling a joke on my behalf. I'm not. You're the joke guy, Gia Dayton. Come on. But yeah, enjoy the meal, buddy. And yeah, hopefully catch the next one, man. Steve G, how you doing? Sandy, as always, mate, welcome back. Brini, how are you doing? Says, hi, Aaron and everyone. I'm ready to take notes for all the new pieces. Good stuff. Hopefully it'll be succinct and everything will work out. But I'm sure I'll miss something. But there is going to be patch notes released. Bev, how's it going? Slayer Zena, as always, says, if I win one, I know a friend whom I'm able to play it. Yes, good stuff. Your camera looks really good. I haven't. I've just I've moisturised. No, I don't know. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Sandy, I've got no idea. Maybe yeah, nothing's changed. Crazy says, be donating random £5 to the winner. Yeah, this is. I'll just have to say, just give us your PayPal. We'll have to do that. Cara, how you doing? Some for me gonna run to the store, so can't stay long. I got you, Gia Dayton. Oh, so Slayer's going to come with a joke. Cozy Gibbon, how you doing? Hi, Aaron. I have a question about the Castlecraft mod. I want to host a server. How will I use it? How does it work on hosted servers? As long as you've got mods enabled and dynamic downloads, it's good because it's not server-side. So as long as that person owns the mod, they can use it. If they don't, as long as you've got dynamic downloads enabled, people get to see it. Beefy got green. Yes, that happened last week, I think it was. Yeah, last week. There was an absolute insane amount of people like just gifting memberships, and ironically, she was the first one. Like literally the first one. Single gifted member, bang, done. Slayer says, hi Aaron, what did the rabbit say to the snail racing the tortoise? I don't know. What did the rabbit say to the snail racing the tortoise? I've since been green in 2 other channels. It's so funny how they're trying to catch you in different channels as well now. Oh, I love it. Absolutely love it. Hey, Jamie, how's it going? He's just a hair behind you. Nikos, how you doing? How you doing? Says, any chance of, say, some medieval ship-related pieces being added? The sails and other clutter for us raft lovers. You know what? That's a great shout. To be honest with you, I'll probably, I think, realistically do that as a separate mod. Just like Castlecraft editions or something. It'll be free, obviously. Or add it as another kind of set. The issue is, obviously, what I show you tonight is that we only had 4, we've now got 6 sets. I don't want to have like a huge kind of clutter of sets in there, but yeah, ships, definitely, buddy. Right, you know what? I think we'll make a start. We've got 50 people in the chat, so yeah, welcome everyone. Appreciate you all. As I said, we're going to be doing a little bit of a showcase on all the updates that's happened to Castlecraft, as well as giving away 4 copies of that as well at the end of the stream. And then we're also going to be showcasing off Miss Jen Zen's build that she did on the build challenge, because I missed a ton of it. So apologies for that. Can always go on the Decor mod. Yeah, another good shout, Crazy, to be fair, mate. Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, I do think boats will, you know, pieces for the boats is a really good shout. Right, okay, let us make a start. Before I do though, as always, I want to say a massive thank you to the sponsor of the channel, that is Nitrado. As you already know, they've sponsored me for the last seven years plus. We've got 10 servers to play on, including the challenge server, the build challenge server that we've been showcasing all these wonderful builds on. But if you want to join the servers, all you got to do is head over to my Discord, send I was going to say send me a message. Nope, that's the giveaways. Fill in the Discord roster with your tribe, and then you'll get access to it. Great modded server. There's some good boosted rates, not too much. Great mods on there as well, and it's a very friendly community as well. But without further ado, I think we should get cracking with the knacking. Ah, Reverend Sir, thank you so much. As always, absolute legend you are. Constantly filling the chat with green. I can't thank you enough, mate. Huge welcome to all the new members, courtesy of the Reverend. That's Dragon Wolf, Stupid Paintings by Dave, Parsival, Kirby T, and Green Bean. Honestly, Reverend, thank you so much, mate. You're an absolute legend. Genuinely appreciate you. GG. Yeah, GG indeed. How you doing, Genus? Right. Are we good? Are we good? I think we are. Right. Okay. Where to start? The beginning's probably a good place. I still want a good Halloween steampunk style pack, aka gothic and spooky. Yeah. We've got loads of ideas. It's just everything takes forever, man. Didn't want to interrupt things when the showcase got started, says the Reverend. Oh, man. Hey, interrupt away, man. Interrupt away. Right, okay. So, first things first. Actually, first things first is, you'll notice, once you download the mod, it's been reduced in size. So, even though we've added over 100 pieces, it's been reduced in size significantly. So, certainly on PC, that's gone from 1.3 gig down to 900 megabytes, so it's saved a ton there. I think consoles even less. I think consoles under 800, or it's just on the cusp of 800 megabytes. So again, massive reduction in the size of the mod. So that'll keep a lot of people happy, especially console players. Maybe it's not so much now that PlayStation's finally caught up with the cap. I want a full mirror set, make some trippy mazes. Oh, that would cause massive lag though, wouldn't it? Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Hyper says, gotta go. Listen in lurk if someone talks about me. Listen in no. I can't read that. What does that say? If anyone talks about you, Hyper, no one will talk about you, buddy. A friend, we're all good here, man. But yeah, huge reduction in the size, which is massively important, I would say. Pathways as well, says Cozy Gaming. Agreed. So, first things first is you'll notice the mod's kind of changed in how it looks. And you'll notice there's a lot more additional structure sets now as well. But what we've done, and we will continue to do this on most of the mods now moving forward, there's always going to be a little bit of like an info page, and you can't do anything with it. You can't put it on your hotbar, but ultimately it tells you how to use the mod, how to skin, how to change variants, all that kind of jazz as well, which is pretty cool. But what's nice now is that when you hover over all of these, there's full instructions on how to use it. And what I do like about this now is every one of the sets, because we did this with a Decor a while back, but every one of the sets now tells you what items can be skinned. So it can get quite confusing if you've got lots and lots of items on here. So at least now, as an example, I'll pull this into my hotbar. As an example, if we click it over the castle set, it'll tell you exactly what can be skinned on there as well. So a full list, foundations, triangle foundations, quarter foundations, everything's listed in there. So if it's not on that list, it can't be skinned. but we've also added a few useful tips on here as well. So in red, you can see that, because the amount of times we get the same questions asked about how do you build the big doors, the tall windows, that type of thing. So for each set, if there's kind of like little idiosyncrasies or little kind of like little hacks and stuff, there'll be an info tip on there, a little tip on there as well. So hopefully that's just going to help everyone out when they are using the mod. I mean, those who've used it for ages, it shouldn't be a problem, but especially if you're just new to this as well, hopefully it's laid out a little bit better. And it's easier to understand. So yeah, so I can pull, you know, again, we can pull the dungeon set in and it'll tell you specifically what can be skinned on the dungeon set in blue and a few kind of hints and tips. It'll also tell you as well, so we go to decor, it'll tell you which one's going to be scaled, which ones can't, all that kind of stuff. So again, I know it's just a little thing, and if you're used to it, it's fine. But if you're not used to it, it should help out significantly. So yeah, reduce the size of the mod, massive. We've also got an info page on the mod, which is there, how to use it. But each skin specifically will tell you what it can and what it can't do and how it works. So hopefully that makes sense. It helped me out a ton. Even when I'm building myself, I keep forgetting what skins to what. It's dead easy. Hover over and it'll always be in there and tell you what you can and what you can't do. There we go. Right, okay. So I think the first thing I want to show is what we've added to the existing structure sets first. So the two new structure sets are things added off on the castle in the village. So we'll just quickly pick that guy up. Hey, Axeman Dave, how you doing? Julieta as well, how's it going? So I'm still learning what does what between the castle and the village skins. Hopefully this will help. Hopefully this will help a little bit more. So at least when you know, my suggestion would be, if you kind of hover over the item and literally structure list, bring the foundation out and then cycle through the variants of the foundation, then do the same with the triangle, the quarter, and then hopefully you should have a nice line of every item on there and it should make it easier for you. Will you be adding your 2-bed skin to the Castlecraft mod? I'm not, because it's already a mod, mate. So if you just download the X-Life mod, it's there. You can use it. It's free. Crypto Capital says, Aaron, your servers are dead. Nobody plays on them anymore. Any ideas why? I don't know. You tell me. I don't know. This happens quite regularly. There's always influxes when there's lots of new maps come out, and then it has a bit of a die, and then I could do a bit of a... I don't know, we could do a bit of an advert and drum up some more business and try and get like some adverts out there and stuff, but this is what happens with most servers, to be honest with you. And I think it's because, if I'm being honest with you, there's a cluster, there's 6-7 maps. What I do find is the ones that do well is if you've got one map constantly and everyone has to play that, the server fills up, but then obviously it gets boring quite quickly and people move on. I don't know. I'll look into that. I'll ask the mod, see if there's anything we can come up with some suggestion-wise, and maybe look to do something with that at some point. Maybe do some events on there, possibly. I don't know. Right. Okay. So first, one thing I want to show you is on the castle set. So, again, a lot of these have come from suggestions and ideas from people that's played with this mod. And other things are things me and Crazy wanted to add from the start, but we never got round to doing. So, I'm just going to build a little wall. Slot Hits, how you doing? Arc is like World of Warcraft. You keep coming back because but building is so much. Absolutely, absolutely. What did you do to activate a crash all the time, says Mike? I would like to say it wasn't us. Don't start them rumours. Is it a shame with Rust? I have hosted a Rust server for 10 years and some months it is dead, other months I get 50 players. Yeah, I get it. Maybe I start hosting events and build a map myself and do things with that, but yeah, I'll have to look into it. So, first thing I want to show you, the first new piece is this isn't it. I'm just setting the scene. Just setting the scene. But this was requested for quite a bit from various different people. So, on quarter walls now, we have a nice little variation. So that there is the first one. Obviously, we've got the what do you call it, the flat-ended one, but the new variants are, we've now got quarter windows, and we've got two different variations of these quarter windows. So we have the cross and the arched version as well. No worries, Mike. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. Appreciate it, pal. And Jalen, how you doing? So yeah, we've now got quarter windows, and again, a lot of people ask for them because I think these will work very well in terms of, you know, just to add a little bit of detail or accents to a build. And again, if you kind of couple that together with the quarter roofs and skin that, I think that look quite cool. But there's too much crap happening all the time. It's a lot to do with updates in the arc mechanics, and then mods breaking because of the updates, then crashes starts, frames per second drops, and so on. Mod download issue. Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot. But yeah, so that's the first one. We've added these quarter windows, and again, you can do loads of different things with them. I might do a few examples a little bit later on. But again, we've also got, which is already in here anyway, so you can kind of cap these off. Small towers, exactly, Steve. But again, you know, the variant we've got here, the little triangle. So again, you can make cool little walls. There we go. Well, oh, this one here, that's because I changed the variant. To the smooth. Yeah, it's because I changed the variant to the smooth one. That was all. Foxquay, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, you can even do things like, you know, couple this together with, you know, if you wanted to have smaller, you know, so like they don't have to be as small, if that makes sense. And then you can also use, if you wanted to as well, as I said, this is going to be a showcase night, so we'll probably cover a lot of old ground. But if you use the trim set on here as well, you know, you could put like a little. Again, you guys are more creative than I am at this stage. But, you know, you can have little underhangs and all that kind of stuff that goes with it. But yeah, I think it's a nice little addition, as I said. A lot of people's been asking for that, and yeah, we finally added it, which is pretty cool. Slot Hit says, can your team skin weapons too? If we can again, the plan would have been, if we wanted to at some point, is just have skins for dinosaurs, medieval style. You know, can you imagine like riding like a Bronto or a Rex with like a medieval chainmail on it, and have a character with that as well? It's but yeah, anything's possible. It's just it's getting around to doing it. But there we go. So we've got that very little addition, but it's an addition nevertheless. The next thing, again, sticking with the existing structure sets. Let's go to Village now. Actually, whilst we're on the subject of Village, one thing that has been changed is the foundations and the ceilings. They're now seamless on the Village set. So there's a lot of work gone into them. So again, slightly different to the previous ones, but they're more seamless now. So again, just a nice little kind of addition, in my opinion. Next one we have is Again, sticking with the village now. Yeah, I mean, we did like. I mean, I personally thought the village wood was great anyway, you know. But now the fact that it blends. I mean, you can tiny little line, but it blends so well now. A huge addition, and that's with all the variants as well. So if you look, you know, we've got different variants. That's changed on all of them. Right, okay, so 2 new additions to village, and that is on the sloped walls. We now have a square wall, window wall, and we also have a round window wall. Again, we had the round one on the previous set, but we've now added it to this one here as well. So again, nice little addition. We think, because a lot of people like to build wacky builds, so we've now got windows in there as well. That would have been so nice in my castle town I was building. And to be fair, a lot of your builds, we've looked at a lot of your builds, and because of the builds, we've added more stuff to them. So yeah, so it's a lot of it's a lot of this is your fault. But yeah, so in terms of the standard skin sets we had, that's the new addition to the castle. I'll show you the 2. So that's the addition to the castle, and this is the addition to the village set as well. Is it? Oh, you know what? I'm sure that was, yeah, that we haven't done that one. I know, Juliet, I think you requested that in the Discord, didn't you? That's a good shout for internal walls. No, I think what you're saying, Crazy, is without the actual border. So it's just... Oh, there is! There is! It's added! It was added! It was done. Yeah, man. That ask and you shall receive. There we go. There we go. It's there. Do you mean all the sets? Okay, like all of them. Okay. Well, yeah. There's the wall at the moment, unfortunately. Got you. Right. Okay. Sweet. What Aaron doesn't even know what it is. The problem is, Sandy, I'm sure you'll come across this yourself. It's when you've got that many pieces and you haven't used them for a while as well. It does become, yeah, quite daunting, man. So, okay. New set completely. So we're going to look at the settler set now. Right, so we'll start with foundations, because they're always the easy ones. So, foundations. It's quite a cool looking wood set, very different. So, when you put it alongside Settler and Villager, they are very separate. It's very different. So, completely different contrast in wood, and obviously different kind of layout as well. Yeah, exactly. So it's slightly different. So again, you could use these on different style builds. We've also got in here as well one of the variations. It's more difficult. It's difficult to see, but it's a scaffolding. So we do have a scaffolding set within here as well. So again, one thing, to be fair, it was crazy who pointed this out. What we've noticed is with ASA, they've removed all of the structure sets that have like gaps in between. And I used to love the gaps a lot of the time for things like walkways and bridges and decking and stuff. So that to me should hopefully add a little bit more to a build. So there's your 2. Porches, that's the word. that's the word I was looking for, Juliet. Wow. Okay, words, man. So yeah, and that is the same with the triangle foundations and the quarter foundations as well. So again, stick a few of them guys out there, and we'll do the same with these. Hey Chris, how you doing, mate? Welcome to the stream. How's it going? So again, we've also added a load of different variations. Well, when I say variations, directions as well. So again, just like the previous set, we have a left and a right. But then we've also got the same in here, left and right, with the scaffolding set as well. So again, you know, depending on kind of how your layout of your base is, and let's say you place it down incorrectly, you can always have these facing the same way, or you can make, you know, different patterns if you wanted to. You know, it's entirely up to you how you want to do it. But yeah, scaffolding versions of that as well. So my OCD is going to go mad, so I need to get these all the same. There we go. Yeah, it feels weird. The only reason I've done it is because I want to see the complete contrast. So it's different. A stiff difference between words, says Hyper. I love it. Yeah, I find it really difficult, Jalen, to be honest with you. And I've been on a stream before where I've finished the stream after like 4 or 5 hours, gone back and rebuilt something, and took another 3 hours to rebuild it because it's like half a foundation to the left or the right. Hey Songbird, how you doing? As always, how you doing? So same with the quarter ones as well, so I'll quickly show you them. Again, nothing too wild about these, but the good thing is, like with all of the foundations and stuff we always try and make it so quarters and full foundations always blend together. I think for me it's a must when you're doing a build, especially if you're doing something that's like, for instance, I don't know, 2 1/4 foundations wide. You kind of want it to blend, in my opinion anyway. So again, if you're putting a normal full foundation alongside this, it wouldn't look out of place with the two of them together. Yeah, so that works well. Again, exactly the same as before. That is a scaffolding version of this as well. So again, I just think these will be pretty cool for like docks and decking and all that kind of jazz. And Yetis, exactly, Miss Jen, exactly that. Exactly that. So that is the foundations. I think we do. I might be wrong. Should have double checked. I don't think we have. Have we added these? Yes, we have. Okay, so there's a settler foundation and a fence foundation. If anyone ever uses them, they are there. He says, I'm going to place it down. There we go. There we go. So we do have a fence foundation and a fence support. Do the pillars match up with the legs on the hollow bottom platforms? Good question. Let us find out. We'll find out today. Do the pillars match up with the legs on the hollow bottom? Oh, that would have been a good idea, wouldn't it? Let us see if they do. Let us see if they do. Right. Okay. So. Foundations, triangle foundations are done. Fence foundations, fence support, ceilings, hatch frames, and doors. Right, so we'll do walls next. We'll do walls next because we've got a lot of them to go through. So let's just pick up this guy for now. And we will make a little bit of a bigger area to play with. Right, walls. I think we did go a little bit crazy with the walls, but I think you can never have too many walls. Right, okay, so I'm gonna place a few because I don't know how many we've got. I don't think we've got this many. If we do, that's crazy. But anyway, so I'll place the first lot of sets down and we'll see what we've got. Okay, so standard wall, which is kind of pretty cool. It has got a lot of detail to it, which I kind of like. And then we'll go through the variants. So we've got the vertical wall. We've got the horizontal. We've also got a one with a bit of detail on there as well. Just another kind of random kind of board selection. So again, the idea was to mix match these together and come up with some kind of funky designs. We've also got the vertical and the horizontal without any borders as well. So again, I'll show you what they look like together. But let's put these together. So again, you can make some really kind of tall structures, and if you put pillars in between, I think that'll work fairly well. Flame Phoenix, how you doing? Sorry, Film Phoenix. Thank you. I do use fence foundations. The default wood wall reminds me of a Karate Kid when Daniel said paint the fence. Yeah, wax on, wax off. There we go. So we've got the vertical and the horizontal without the border. We've also got quite a few different variants of so there's a full set of what we're calling scaffolding, and I'll put them all together in a bit so you can see what they look like. But again, we've got the first version of the scaffolding there with a bottom on it. We've got a full kind of like lattice style scaffolding wall, and then we've got a few different kind of like supported walls as well on the scaffolding. And I think, let me just double check. Nope, that is not it. Wow, okay. We've got a large lattice, or the thick lattice, and we've also got thin lattice. So again, we've added more since the previous stream because people were asking for this. And again, I think what's going to be quite cool with this, you can use this outside of medieval, outside of Castlecraft, and that was kind of always the plan with this mod. There's more to it. So yeah, we've got, what's that, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 walls. And we can yeah. Can we flip? Can we flip? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Okay. So there we go. So yeah, possibilities are going to be pretty much endless with this. But again, I think with all of these kind of hollowed out scaffolding sections, for me, it's going to be great. Like I say, it's going to add a lot more in terms of variety when you're building. And obviously the lattice, yeah, again, there's a lot of lattice in here now as well, because it was well received when we showcased it in one of the windows. So it's been added to everything. So again, it should look pretty cool. Again, I'm just gonna give myself a bit more room to play. Judy Crow, how are you doing? I'm a prisoner of this mod. It's so captivating. Can I get a grow? Yeah, you and me both. We've been working this for almost a year now. I was speaking to Crazy earlier, and we started working this in October last year. So that's how long we've been messing about, playing about with this, you know. Also, as well, yeah, there's some. I don't know if you can tell, but these lines, the distress, it's very random as well. So the idea is when you place lots of items together, structures together, it shouldn't look very. There shouldn't be a repetition or a repeating pattern. Right, so that is windows. We've now got door frames. So I don't know how many of each there is, so I'm gonna have to do them individually. I should know, but there's the first version of the standard door. We've also got a second variation as well. So each door frame, so he's got two standard variants, but all of them have this kind of bar running across. So the idea is that when you're placing, if you've got, for instance, wooden structure, sorry, this wooden structure here, it will always match up. I've just passed it twice, but yeah, this beam. But there has been a bit of thought gone into what's gone in, what's where. I assume these all work on a board build too. Yeah, exactly, and that's kind of the thought process of like a dock, like a settler village, that type of thing. But yeah, so 2 variants of the door frames. I'm going to go through all of these now. So there's your larger doors, whatever they're called. So again, 2 different variants. Your double doors have quite a few variants. And I'll leave the last one for a sec. Lord Worley, how you doing? How you doing? So that has 4. So we've got the standard, which blends in with this. We've also got one with the beams in there as well. We've got a rounded door frame. And we've also got the half door frame as well. And we've also got Pteranodon ruining the vibe. What you doing? Go away, son. There we go. Nikos says I can think of how good these will be on rafts. Right, so there's your doors. And there's your door frames. We'll do the doors next, and then we'll do the windows. Remind me about the windows, because I will forget. So doors. Where's my doors? Where's my doors? I'm not used to using wood, you see. Hey, Louis, how you doing? Right, okay, doors. Sweet. So, okay, so again, all the doors have been completely redone as well. So different handles, kind of like, you know, a bit of detail on them and stuff like that as well. But that's your standard door. We've also got a door with a little kind of like peephole in there as well. I think this has got another variation, so we're going to stick that one in as well. I think it does. Yeah, it does. So we've got the rounded windows as well. And you'll see there's a theme. Funnily enough, a lot of stuff should just blend well together. But there we go. So 3 versions of this door. And I believe it's going to be the same for this one as well. Could be wrong. I should know. It's my mod. But version 1 is the standard door. We've also got the one with a little peephole. And again, we've got the circled. We've actually got, ooh, yes, we've got another variant in this as well, I forgot. So with this one here, let's go with that one there. We've also got a half door as well. So yeah, a little kind of half door in there. So again, 4 different variations of that one. Everything's paintable. Everything's got different regions to paint as well. Double doors, probably my favourite. And then we've got the double stable doors as well. So yeah, quite a few different variations of doors, which is pretty cool. Again, I can see this being used loads for like stable barn builds, all that kind of stuff as well. I think that should look pretty cool. And again, there's quite a bit of detail on all of these. Right, next up. I don't like the lighting on this map, to be fair. It looks very dark, but it is what it is. Right, okay. Next, windows. There's a lot of these as well. windows and windows and windows. Right, okay, sweet. I think there's more than this. In fact, there definitely is more than that, so we'll stick a few more. Juliet, you know what? It's a lot of these suggestions aren't ours. They come from other people, so we just had to build them. So yeah, a lot of these ideas were kind of already asked for by the community. So, but yeah, standard window. We've got a double window. We've got a large window. Again, all of these have got like different kind of nooks and crannies and all that kind of stuff. So the idea is, you know, trying to reduce the amount of repetition. So we've got a full large window. We've also got a full double window. We've also got the lattice, I think, is next. Yes, so we've got like a half lattice window as well. We've also got a round window, which is probably my favourite one in the pack. We've also got a kind of arched window. Again, it's a pretty cool design. And I think there's more. There's a lot more. There's a larger version of this rounded window. Again, pretty cool. And then I think that's got to be it, is it? Yeah, that's it. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 windows on show as well. Should do a slatted half door. Yes, it's a good idea, to be fair. That is a good idea. Right, so one of the new additions, and this is something we were going to put in from the start, but it's now in there, is we've got a new glass. So I'm trying to find a good window to showcase this. I've just changed the variant. Right, okay, let's just showcase the windows. So this window set, so these two bits you see here, so this door, this window here, obviously it makes sense for it to be in there. This one, the lattice and the small lattice are only in the settler set, but the rest you'll see are in all of the sets of glass, because we didn't want to have to cycle between, I'm now going to get the castle, I'm now going to get the settler, I'm now going to get the villager to get the glass you want. All of the glasses are in all of the sets, if that makes sense. So basically, I'm going to skin these now. So we've got a full, so this one here, I don't know if you can see that, it's a full thick lattice. So again, you can mix and match. You can use this, and I'll show you in a sec, we can use this on different walls, different windows. We've also got a thin lattice in there as well, and that is a full window. And we've also got all of the castle ones in here as well. I need to find the actual thing to hit. All the castle ones are in, but my favourite, we've now got a dirty version of glass. It's hard to see when there's no other structures around it, but we've now got a clear glass that can be used for your village builds. But if I just quickly stick a ceiling, and some walls, you should get to see. There you go. Looks much better now. Once it's actually in a building, the reflection's pretty epic. So yeah, we've now got a glass, and again, you can see straight through it. You know, so it's not obstructed. You can see the dirt on there as well. But the idea is now you can use it on any of your builds. But again, the glass, it's on all the sets. But what I was saying earlier about your, and again, I'm probably telling you how to suck eggs because it's straightforward enough. But if we had a big window here and get rid of that bird. And we wanted to do something like add a lattice window to it. Again, you can use any of the sets. but sorry, and the settler set, stick it down there, cycle through. There we go. So again, I just think there's so much variety now. With these lattices. Usually use a Frontier window skin. You can use it on a wall, not window wall, but a clear version is just Chef's Kiss. Yeah, exactly that. So, and it looks really good in the bigger windows as well. So, as an example, in this big window, again, once it's in a build like this, you know, it showcases a lot better. I'm just shining straight through on this one, to be fair. I got in trouble doing that. I have to convince Wildcard to let me have large plain windows like that. Says Sandy. There we go. So there's your windows. There is your windows. Windows, doors, walls, foundations, done. So next on my list is we got ceilings, hatch frames, and doors. So let's go through the ceilings now as well. So ceilings. There we go. So again, just going to skin these up. No worries, Sandy. Thank you so much, mate. And I'll speak to you soon, buddy. Ceilings. So we've got two variants of the ceilings. So again, and I do like this edition, to be honest with you. So on the Villager set, which I'll quickly show you. On the Villager set, the ceilings themselves have this kind of nice decorative beam support. But a lot of people wouldn't say complain, but if you're putting deco on here, you're limited where you can put the deco because obviously things will stick through, etc, etc. So we made a completely flat ceiling. However, there is a second variant to that. So if you do want to add your beams, you just cycle to the second variant. Looks the same on the top, but on the underneath, it gives you your kind of nice kind of batons as well. So again, you can literally kind of mix and match. You know, you can have, you know, non-patched on the inside, patched on the outside, that type of thing. Nikhil Singh, Sign, how you doing, mate? It's got a run. This looks so good. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much, buddy. Appreciate you, pal. So yeah, two variants. So we've got, you can see how it changes. Just adds your little bit to the top. And that is the same with I want to get these out. There we go. So that is the same with your hatch frame as well. So your hatch has your standard and your second variant, which just gives it a little bit more detail. Hey Ella, how you doing? Welcome to the stream, hope you're doing well. So we do also have a nice kind of cellar door as well, which is pretty cool. And these do have variants. Hi Dana, how you doing? We've added lattice to these as well. So again, cool. These can be used as windows, barns, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, two different variants on that as well. And it does also have a little hatch door as well. There's only one variant in the hatch door. Where is it? Doors. There we go. We do have a little hatch door as well. In the same kind of style. So that is ceilings. We've also got in here as well a lot of triangle ceilings, which are again fairly easy to show. He says if you can find them. And again, same as before, if you put 4 quarters together, it gives you a full ceiling. Again, so I just think for me it's massive. And again, same as before, you have the variation there with the beams, and it's the same for your quarters. Sorry, your triangles. So triangle has a lot more options because you've got the different cycles, you know, like the left, right. So you've got a few of them, and you've also got the variation with the lip as well. So there's loads of different options, loads and loads of different options for the triangle ceilings. But again, they do blend fairly well. You're always going to struggle. It's the way arc works, but when you come down, you know, it's pretty seamless, to be fair. Pretty seamless. Steve, you said this mod has set an incredible high bar for ESA. Ah, you know what? Appreciate it, man, Steve. But again, a lot of it's suggestions and ideas from you guys, so like, we can't take all the credit, which is so good. Right, okay. So what we got next? We've done quarters, walls. We've done walls. We've got door frames. We've done door frames. Window walls. We've done them. Quarter walls, railings, and half railings. Sweet. Okay. Let us move on. Right, so quarter walls. I don't know how many we've got, Crazy. Do you? Standard, obviously. We've got the horizontal. We do have another version of the scaffolding, so we've got a little scaffolding one as well. I think. Is there one more? No. There's a few more. This can be flipped as well. I'm skipping past. So we got that. We've got lattice, lattice, and that. There we go. I think that's them all. In fact, what I'll do is I'll put them this way. 6 says cyan. Okay, let's have a little look. So, yeah, vertical, horizontal. We've got the X. We've got large lattice, small lattice, and the little tiny triangle. There's no borderless. That's a good, Nikos. That's a good shout for the for this. Should I do a giveaway now? Do you think we should do a giveaway now? But yeah, they are your quarters. Let me do the quarters and then we'll do a giveaway. I think that's a good idea. Yeah, 7 with a triangle. Yes, I do, Crazy. So we'll do one now and then we'll do one afterwards. Slayer Zena, thank you so much for the 5. As always, absolute legend you are. Cannot thank you enough for your support. This is for all your hard work on this mod and not just listening to the community, but bringing our build dreams to life. Thank you, Aaron and Crazy. I heard you like my friend Larry the Ichthyosaurus. Whatever. Right, okay. There's the quarters. The next is the railings. So, railings. Railings. We need more foundations. Tigerific, how you doing? How are you doing? SFG. How you doing? Love that you've added so many new things. You've lost track of it. Yeah, I struggle. Right, okay, railings. So we do have some new railings to show. So let me just get this looking right. There we go. Right, okay, so railings. We've now got rope railings, which I'm really happy about. We've wanted them for a long time. So again, we've now got cool rope railings that do blend stupidly well when you overlap them. Keeps a single post, not a double post. So again, really kind of proud of that and how that's worked. And we've also got a little half version of that guy as well, which is pretty cool. There we go, and he's the same. You put two of them together, they should blend perfectly. So there we go. So we've got rope railings. Lord Wally says, do you all plan on doing fire skins for the Dreadmares? That would be sick. The plan will be to modify all of the mods and update all of the mods. So elemental, ice, and fire, absolutely at some point, 100%. We'll get a makeover. So yeah, next set of railings we've got. I'll just do the same as what we did there, and we'll do a little half. But yeah, second variation is probably what you're accustomed to. A normal wooden railing. But there we go. Again, I'd like to think you've seen now, but most of our railings do blend like silly well. Like they do kind of just like flow together. So we've got a wooden railing as well. I do like this little kind of like half railing, but because this hasn't got an end, it looks a little bit weird. But if you put two together, it kind of does work, you know, in terms of it creates a full pillar, sorry, full railing. But I can see people using these for a variety of different things. Like if it's upside down, I can just see this being used to build like pretty cool different style fences and all that kind of stuff. That's kind of what I'm hoping for, and as I said, I can't wait to see what people do. Better builder than I am, more creative than I am. But so yeah, we've got quite a bit short off there. We'll do a giveaway. Let me just quickly check that we've done them all. Yeah, so I'll do a quick giveaway. This is for 2 copies of Castlecraft. I will have to set it up though, because Crazy threw us a curveball. I didn't. To be fair, I should have thought. What we got. How do we do this? The two Hoffers were as an Asian style build. They would indeed, absolutely. Yes, I can see that working well. Typical, I'm signed out of Streamlabs. Let me quickly set this up. Where we go? And we're going to giveaways, aren't we? That's what we're doing. We're doing a giveaway. Right. I think. Right, we do have. Okay, it's going to be a minute. It's going to be a minute to add in the chat. So before it starts, I'll let you know what we do with all the things we do, all the giveaways we do on this channel. All you got to do is put exclamation mark followed by raffle, all one word, and that'll add you into the raffle. And then at the end, there'll be a random person, well, 2 random people selected. We'll do the same at the end of the stream as well. So good luck, everyone. This is for Castlecraft Structures, and it has started now. Imagine if you win it, Crazy. Are you going to keep it if you win it? Are you going to keep it if you win it? Hawkage Manza says, honestly, this is the best structure skin mod out there. The quality is insane. Glad I bought it. Oh, you know what? I appreciate it, man. I do appreciate the support, buddy. I actually have someone who needs a code. Ah, good stuff. Awesome. Right. Let's have a little look what we're going to look at next. Slope walls and slope. Ah, sweet. Well, the slopes next. We're doing slopes. So if anyone wants to know what's going on and why everyone's spamming the chat, put an exclamation mark followed by raffle. We're giving away 2 copies of Castlecraft structures. We'll be doing this again later on at the end of the stream as well. But all you got to do is put exclamation mark followed by raffle, all one word, for your chance to get in there. Did you see my comment, Aaron, on Discord or in the chat? Cyan? I obviously missed it. Hyper Apex fan, what are you playing at? Thank you so much for the 199, man. You're an absolute star. Say this to you every single time, but your support for the channel's been phenomenal, mate. And as much as I love the super chat, you ain't gonna be in it if you don't put it in chat. Thank you so much, buddy. Nah, I didn't. Cyan, hold on, let me scroll up. Cyan. If you use the 5th variant of the quarter-thin railing to finish those fences off nicely. Yes. Well, we're moving on to pillars after the... I think it's... When is it? When is it in the list? That is a very good point. I think it's after these slope walls. Right. The raffle is over, everyone. Should have gotten like 5 raffle causes. It's a super chat, says HyperAFX. Right, okay. Here we go, peeps. So good luck, everyone. So congratulations to the following people. Ella Web Design, congratulations. And also Juliet, well done to both of you. All you got to do, send me a message, a DM on my Discord, and I'll get them over to you hopefully tonight. If not, it'll be tomorrow. But well done. There's going to be another opportunity later on tonight for another 2 copies. But well done to Juliet and to Ella Web Design. Congratulations. Yeah, that's an old. That's an old thing I did. Yeah, it's an old thing I did to make my life easier. Right. Okay. So moving on to sloped walls. 2 variants, I think, for each. So we've got the standard. We've also got a cool lattice window as well, which I do absolutely love. And we've also got a couple of variants for the scaffolding as well. We've lumped into this, and I'll place them all out so you can see them all. Rather than having these on trim, because there'll be millions of trim pieces, your underhangs and your supports are also in here as well. So we've got the standard, and we've got 2 curved supports as well. All of these are on the sloped walls. And with this one, the shallow, we've got the vertical, the horizontal, and we've also got a scaffolding version of that as well. So again, I'm just looking forward to seeing what people kind of come up with creatively with these as well. I'm just going to stick a few more so you can get a feel for what we've got. There we go, a few. But yeah, loads of different options in terms of the slope walls. And again, if you're building a house or a barn or something, I think that window looked pretty cool. Right, okay, so that is slope walls. Done. Done and dusted. What is next? We've got pillars and beams. Pillars and beams. The baffle's rigged. If it was, Crazy would have won, man. If it was, Crazy would have won. Right, pillars and beams. I think we've got a lot, so I'm just gonna have to. I don't know how many we've got, so I'm just gonna skin them all. So we have a standard beam, which is very different. It's a bit like crooked, I would say, is probably the best term for it. So it has a little bit of kind of like, I don't know, indentation to it as well, a bit of a bevel. So that's the first variant. We've also got this one here, which again is probably one of my personal favourites. So it's a slatted variant of the pillar. You know what? Let's just stick them both there, because I've done that with each one so far. And we've also got a scaffolding version as well, which I think this is going to be pretty cool for like medieval cranes and all that kind of jazz. But again, that works fairly well. And then we've also got the pointy pillar. So that can be used for things like, what are they called? They go down, Palestines. What do you call them? Someone's going to help us. Brandy Harsh, not yet. It's done. This one was done. The next one is going to be later on. Brandy. Palisades. I think that's what it's called, isn't it? Is it Palisades? Portcullis. That's the one. Thanks, Crazy. And we're back to the beginning. No, not them. Right, okay. So there, 4 versions of the thick pillar. Let's go to the thin pillar now. Well, actually, we'll do the half. Why is that? Where's me snap points for me halves? There's me halves. It's weird snap points with the halves for some reason. There we go. There we go. So very exactly the same, but we've also got the half variant of it, which is pretty cool. Particles. These are all. You know what? These are all gits. These are all gits. Crisis, how you doing? Or a beaver down. Yes. You know what? This is what I mean. I can't wait to see what people actually create with this full set. Right. Okay. Thin pillars. I think we've got more variants of thin pillars. I might be wrong, so I'm going to put a few more out just in case. Pollock levers. Yeah. Stop it, man. Listen, we've portcullis. We've got it. Yes, we did. Okay, we've missed one. So there's an additional half pillar, and this has got the detail on it, so that's it there. So yeah, we've got a little topper on it as well. Good spot, Crazy. So standard, we have the thin pillar with the beams on there. We've also got a very thin wooden, like the village, but matching the wood. Yes, exactly that, Cyan. We've also got the scaffolding beam. We've also got the spiky one, and the same with this one as well. This has got its own. Let's just double check. See if we've got another one. No, we haven't. Okay. So halves. We have. I think we've got a few more variants of halves. The Monarchy guys and girls are doing great things with your mod. Yeah, I've been watching, I've been following it. It's really cool to see. Really cool to see. they're half slat, half spiky, and then there's also this one with a little top. So I think that's the one that Cyan was talking about. So if you place this on the end of the railing, you could use that, and it works well as like an end piece for it as well. Yeah, he built a toilet plunger out of the Iron Maiden, didn't he? Looked really cool. Right, okay. So there is all of your pillars, which, like, yeah, there's a lot. There's an absolute ton of them as well. And we have the same variants as well for the beams. And the halves as well. I'll not do the halves because it's obviously repetition, but I'm just gonna want to show you what the beams look like. Come on, Aaron. So yeah, just ridiculous the amount of options there's going to be, and I can't wait to see, as I said, what people's going to come up with. But yeah, there's the pillars and there's the beams. No worries, Lord Wooly, thank you so much for stopping by, and yeah, hopefully catch you on the next one, man. I know it's a topic, but what's next month's challenge going to be? Rowan, I have got no idea. I'm open for suggestions, to be fair. I'm open for suggestions on that one. But pillars and beams are done. Next one is pillars, beams. We've got roofs, ramps, stairs, staircase, quarter roofs. Right, that's a lot. Okay, so one of my favourite subjects. One of my favourite subjects is the roofs. Right. So, where do we start? At the beginning is probably a good place. I'm probably going to have to do this over here. So we've got a bit more space. Right. Let's just skin this quickly. Stick a few walls up. And let's skin this with a village. We haven't seen much village tonight. There we go. Okay, right. So, roofs. Brand new roof set with this, which is pretty cool. So in the set, we've now got a new set of shingles, which again, very different. And I'll quickly show you the village version. A lot smaller than the village version. So now in terms of roofs, we've now got the castle roof, a villager roof, and a settler roof, which is pretty cool. We've also got a new variant of that roof as well, which is another dormer with the glass inside there as well. So we've got shingled roof with dormers. So that is the standard roof. We've also got ramps. So again, just going to stick a few ramps down because again, I don't know how many variants we've got. We've normally got a few. So we have the standard version of the ceiling or the floor. We've also got the version with the slats or the beams underneath. We've also got a sloped version of stairs, which is pretty cool. And the last one there is the roofs as well. So again, you know, these types of kind of like barn roofs can now be done with the ramps. The other thing we've got is we have stairs. We have new stairs. So let's just stick these together. There we go. So a brand new set of stairs. Again, very different to the ones we've got. Get a bit more rustic. Mansford roofs. Is that what it's called, Juliet? Is that what they're called? We've also got your spiral staircase. And we do have 2 variants of that as well. Come on, I want to put them both the same way. This is not going to let me. Oh, you know what? I'll just show it on one. Right, okay. So, standard version, which blends in with this. But there's also the version if you have railings. So, the idea is if you had a ceiling and you are putting this down from the ceiling, he says, stop summoning. You know who. So yeah, and again, there we go. So again, just to try and kind of make everything kind of flow and blend. Obviously that's got no collision, but the idea is, you know, you're building something and you wanted that staircase, you can add the railings to it as well, like fake railings, you know. So yeah, there's your stairs. Pack it in, man. Stop. Right, what we got next? We've got quarter roofs. So these are, in my opinion, like the MVP. The MVP. So let us just quickly build a little house. Let's just build a little house. Yeah, but the problem is though, Baha, this is the problem. If we did that and it reaches the ground, then when you put a next one up, it's floating. Have I just lost the stream? Can anyone see me? Literally, the whole screen's gone off. But yeah, it would be floating. If that makes sense. That one there would just be, it would be half. It would just be to there. If that makes sense. So it's great for the first floor, because that was it. We've done this before. But to be fair, it was the first version I did back in the day when I'd done Village Set. I had it coming all the way to the ground, and then as soon as we stacked them, you have one here, and then you have. It doesn't work. It looks. If it's against the wall, absolutely fine. But yeah, no. But yeah. Until I come up with some other ways, then we're stuck with it, unfortunately. But yeah, it was. I get where you're coming from with that. To be fair. Right. Okay. Back to quarter roofs. So, let's say we've built a build. Built the build? Yes, we've built the build. We've built the build. Tommy broke Aaron's stream because he still has no aquarium. Oh. It's funny. Right, okay. So, here we go. You know what? Let's just Why not? We've got new variations, man. Let's get them going. Let's get them going. Right, okay, so little house. Cool little house. So Arc has now added, as you're probably familiar with, these cool half or quarter roofs, as they call them, which are great for overhangs. Yeah, as you can see. Which is really cool for an overhang. But in my opinion, if you've got a small build, that's sometimes a bit too big, a bit too much. But we've still got that one in Settler. So if you want a large overhang, I would say this is probably for bigger builds. You just skin the quarter roof. But if you want to make it a little bit more stylish or a little bit easier to manage, we've also now got roof eaves, which are these ones here, which takes it to a quarter eave, and you can see there straight away, in my opinion, I think that works a little bit better. So I would normally go around the build first, doing the eaves, because it makes it easier. You do have to flip these ones, that's just the way life is. We've also got rakes as well. And when you come to here, we've got a larger eave, a larger rake, but we've also got this little corner piece here which matches up the two. So again, that's a larger eave rake. That's your little corner piece. And again, for me personally, I think that works so well. And it allows you to do so many different things with your roofs and your builds. And yeah, for me personally, I think it works. It works a treat. Let me just quickly add a few more walls. Because I've got some cool things to show you as well a little bit later on. So we might as well make a little bit of a house. Why not? And again, you've all seen these, but there's so many different variations on these walls. You can mix it up. You know, there's loads. Loads. There we go. Right, okay, so let me just quickly finish this off. I mean, what you could do with this one, really, if you wanted to, you could just flip this. If you wanted like a full fat eave, you could do that as well. There we go. But yeah, the idea is you should be able to, wherever situation you've got with your roof, you shouldn't be in a position where you can't match it up. And even as far as if you start looking at things like, let's say you've got an odd number on your roof, which is a bit of an issue for a lot of builds. Let's say you've got 3, 5, 7, that type of thing, which is always an issue. And you start building your roof, and ultimately what happens is you get to this point and you go, what do we do here? What do we do here? If you fit two, you can fit 2 quarter walls and just skin it. So we're going to do, this is the same with the settler. These have variants. Like that. And what you would do to make life easy, rather than doing what a lot of people do, like you would what's the word I'm looking for? What's the word I'm looking for? Overhang, you know, you'd glitches into each other. What you can do now is just add your Let me get my words out. Quarter roof. Like so. So it saves you having to put, like, you know, nasty overhangs, glitch them into each other, and then when you skin it, it should just blend. So again, you've got so many options now for your roofs, and then obviously we would just put the quarter one, which I'll show you in a sec. And again, just gonna make a little overhang. You can keep this as it is, a bigger overhang, because you might want to do a feature of this. But yeah, I love roofs, and it's always a bugbear of mine when you can't kind of get a roof to look good. But again, now hopefully with this mod, it should be a thing of the past, in all fairness. You get, and now with this as well, this is the same with the castle set and the villager set as well. I'm just showing you casing it on this one, but there we go. So that is the quarters. We've also got quarter ramps as well. You'd be happy to hear. So our quarter ramps, you have the floor version. We have the floor version with the beams, and we've also got a cool little roof as well. So again, we've not left you out there with the different builds, different roof slopes. And we have tiny little stairs as well. And I think that's the only version of that. So yeah, hopefully with that, you can see there's lots of different things you can do in terms of, you know, get the build looking pretty tidy. Right, okay, so that is the roofs. We've now got the sloped roofs as well. In fact, they're at the end. They're at the end. We'll do them at the end. We'll keep them in the order. In fact, no, we'll not. No, we'll not. We'll do these now. Okay, so where do we go with this? Sweet. There we go. So again, pretty straightforward enough. And we've also got these guys here as well, and they blend again very well. And we've also got the new kind of corner piece that goes around like this. So again, you can do quite shallow, thick roofs as well. So again, everything should blend well. That's the one with the beams. And we've also got the roof shingles as well. But there we go. So again, possibilities now hopefully should be endless in terms of roofs and how they look and what they do. Because Arc won't let you overlap two quarter roofs, you can extend the quarter one on the wide E. Yes, okay, so so that one there. So as an example, as Crazy said, you might be doing something like this. You might want a bigger overhang. So let's say you want a big overhang there, but you want a smaller one on this side. We have, in fact, it's pretty easier to show you on this side. Come on. There we go. There we go. It's a longer version of the eave. I'm so close to getting it right. Yeah, but so yeah, if you've got a bigger overhang here, but you want a smaller overhang on the eaves, it's you've got a larger one to do as well. But it is for that crazy, because that's exactly what I would use it for. It still not what it's for, lol. It's for the inside. Yeah, but initially though, if you remember, we needed a piece to cover there as well. But yes, you can use it for the inside as well if you wanted to. So this piece here, you can't, as Crazy said, you can't overlap. It'll not let you overlap the two. But what you can do is you can switch this to the large one. I need to see which one it is. And then flip this one. There we go. And it'll cover up the gap. But I always had it. What I did say was, before I got this stage, I did say you can go across here and fill in the gaps. But you can save a structure though, Crazy. You can save a structure that way if you wanted to. But why would you just do? But why would you do that though? You'd have to literally put another one here and then do this. But what I was saying earlier is it gives you so many options in terms of roofs, and as I said, there'll never be a position where you've got a gap. So we can do it one way or we can do it the other way, but either or, the good thing is everything blends seamlessly, and that's for us. That was kind of always, for me, roofs are always a pain in the butt, I think anyway. I think it was always worth spending the time to get these to work. But yeah, just mess about with these, the roof rakes, the eaves, the little corner connections, the little piece. But ultimately, if you've got a gap, there's always going to be somewhere where you can plug it. Is basically is what I'm trying to get to. But yeah, roofs, quarter roofs, slope roofs, done. There we go. And again, you would fill this one in as you would do normally with the normal, your normal piece, like that. So yeah, there we go. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Right, okay. So next on the list, what we got? We have doors and doorways, which we've done. Gates, gateways and gates. Gateways and gates. Right. Let's move on to some of the big stuff, some of the fun stuff. Some of the fun stuff. So we've got a first version of the gate. In terms of the gateway, in terms of the gates, we have 3 different variants of the gates, which I'm pretty excited about. We have a one with like kind of your small kind of rounded windows. We've also got one with a much bigger rounded window at the top. In terms of your fence, sorry, your gateways, we've got 2 versions of that. We've got a lattice version as well. So we were going to ditch this one, but I think it was Cyan who said keep it. Obviously the doors don't work because you'd see the door all the way through, but we think this will work quite well in terms of with the scaffolding as well. But yeah, so there's our gates and there's our gateways. yeah, I think it'll work well for lots of different kind of builds. Doesn't necessarily have to. If you've done a big bridge and you want to put something over the bridge, I think that will work as well. Behemoth gates and behemoth gateways. Okay, sweet. One of the big lads now. More Gamer, how you doing? Obviously different heights, but we've got this big lad there. We've also got a scaffolding version. Now, obviously, these ladders are just for show because obviously it's got the collision of the other one. But I think that'll work very well if you're building something huge out of scaffolding. Being able to use this as well. In terms of the gateways, sorry, the gates themselves, we have one for now, but it's a big lad. There we go. So there's our behemoths. Yeah, you could. Yeah, you could. Crazy. There's a point. You could do that. Absolutely. Right. So behemoth gateways, behemoth gates, cellar doors, large bond doors. So again, I'll just quickly show you these guys because these are quite nice as well. To be fair. Someone requested these as well, so we have added. I'm only going to show you these, but they're the same with the barn doors as well. But I'm going to, because these are like just huge. But yeah, pretty cool designs with this one, and again, both of them do have a lattice variant as well, so I think these would work really well for things like ships, like on the top of the ship, or where the cargo bay, that type of thing. I think they would work super well. But yeah, the lattice versions of them are pretty cool. Again, if you're doing like a big build, the barn doors and the hangar doors work exactly the same. Two different variants of them as well. So yeah, they are pretty cool, to be fair. I do really like kind of how they've turned out, to be honest. And we've also got on the settler. What else have we got? Is the ladders. We've actually got ladders. I didn't think we did, but we do. Yeah. Now we've got a settler set of ladders. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is the settler set. So again, I love it. I do think it's going to be used in loads of different builds, not just on castles. Can't wait to see what you do with that. But yeah, so settler set, that's the full. No, not yet. Steve G, we are looking to add more railings and ladders and like wall decor, lots of rope stuff. I know Cyan requested that when she was testing the mod. It's something that's on the list, so we will add them at some point. Absolutely, mate. But yeah, so that is settler. That is settler. Right. So the next new set we have is, what do we do? Do we decor? Do we got anything new on the trim? I don't think we have. Decor. We'll do the decor next. Let's do the decor. Right, okay, so decor. Right, okay. This is one of my favourites. This is one of my personal favourites. So I'm going to build something first. Just the large arch slope walls for settler, tray, sim, and roof. Yes, okay. That's, you know what? We'll do trim then. Let's do trim. That's a good shout. So yeah, so in the ceiling, obviously we have on the trim, we've got the castle variant of the rooftopper villager. We've now obviously got a settler version there as well, which looks really good. Which looks really good. But yeah, so that is your rooftopper. So if you're building something that's going to go up and up and up, normally you've got like a gap at the end, and your quarters and your slope roofs just won't fit it. That will always kind of connect them, which is pretty cool. So that's your topper. And as Crazy said, in trim as well, if you are building a triple arch, which some people do, we have, let's try and figure out where we're going to do this. Let's imagine this is an arch and this is the opposite way around. So let's say that's an arch. Or you might want to be doing a fancy wall as well if you use the trim set and cycle through the variants. That is the village. That is the castle. That is the settler. Yeah, so it's exactly the same. You can see the difference in the colour. Hello. Where's that gone? Where's that gone? Houston. Houston. We have a problem. So for now, you just put the villager one on and pretend. You pretend that that is on the settler set, but you can see where we're going with that. Oh, it was going so well. It was going so well. Listen, one piece, I can live with that, Crazy. I can live with that. But there, so yeah, they're on the trim. They are on the trim. Yeah, exactly that, Gotus. Exactly that. Right. So, as I said, one of my favourite pieces that has been added to this. I'm just setting the scene. Just building a little chimney, building a little stack. A lot of people do these on the tops or on the ends of houses, and they have to mess about with pillars and all that good stuff, which is still an option. But we've now got a cool addition to this. So this is how I would do a chimney normally. Let's go with the castle. Let's go with castle. Let's go with castle. So again, because we've got variants now on this, we can do a little quarter wall there, or a little triangle. We will have to flip this one. There we go. And then we can add a little quarter roof. If we use the trim, you can either leave it like that with the big stairs, or you can switch that to the castle set, and then we can continue up like so. Now this is just one example of what you can do with this. So there we go. And then most people, like as I said, add a chimney by using a pillar or something along them lines. We can go higher if we wanted to, but I'm just going to quickly show you this. If we put a quarter ceiling on top, and then again we're using the decor set, we now get a chimney stack. But we've also got 4 different variants of that as well. So we have the double. Rather than having to flip it and rotate it, you can just do it there. but then we've also got a larger chimney stack as well, and we've also got the triple chimney stack. Because these are on Decor as well, if you're building something much bigger, you have the ability to scale these and rotate them as well, if you wanted to. So yeah, so scale, rotate, big ass chimneys, smaller chimneys. But for me, that works so well. Also, if you are just going to be building a chimney, you want to just stick it out of here rather than to mess about with building your exterior one. All you would do, this is what I would do. I would try and get into the house first. And then, as an example, you can put a... This is before you put the roof on, obviously. But you can do something like that. Add it there. And then obviously put your trim on. Sorry, your deco on. Skin that as well, obviously. So yeah, loads of different options you can do with that. Again, because you can scale this down as well, you might just want to stick a chimney on the side, scale it right down. But ultimately, you've got different options now. Oh man, how you doing, man? How you doing, buddy? So yeah, so that is the first thing we've added to Decor. We've also got as well, which I'm really excited about. Really excited about. Is our new introduction, our new edition. I'm just trying to think where we'd be using these and how you would do them. So I am setting these up with like little. Put a pointy roof down first. Okay, okay. Okay, we'll do that. Okay, there we go. So, new edition. Which again, really love how these have turned out. Is if you place pedestals. Okay, so if you want place your pedestals, use your decor. We've now got some cool buttresses, and again, because these are on decor, these can be rotated, stretched, scaled up. You know, you can go super big. Come on. And we've also got different variants as well. So we've got back out there. We've also got a smaller one, and we've also got a pointy one. So yeah, we've got buttresses. So again, for me, just these two here, it just allows you to add a lot more detail to your builds. But wait, there's more. There's more. Right, okay. Another thing we've added is what else have we added? We've added Let me just get rid of this rain. I think I've lost my, We do like wet wood, we do. Yes, more game out of the art. I'm just showcasing all the new additions. Yes. Yeah, loads of different options for this, to be fair. You can, but yeah, there we go. Buttresses. Buttresses. There we go. Right, okay. So, next thing we've added. Yeah, exactly. We're trying to eliminate the move tool forever, Bray. That's what we're doing. We're getting rid of it forever. Right, okay. Sticking with Decor. Yeah, beams. We've now got some new additions to that as well. So previously we had the small kind of balcony, and underneath that we had the canopy for above a door. We've also now got a new, larger version, and this is going to be for like more of like your last one's for a window. This one's pretty much going to be for a door, I would say. And as an example, what you can do, which is quite cool. Let's say we wanted this to actually physically work. Obviously, you've got no collision with it being just a decorative piece. However, it's been designed in a way that if you wanted to give it full collision at work, if you put two quarter ceilings down and skin it with the settler, the idea is it blends very well. You can even switch the variant and give it a bit more detail as well. But ultimately, now, you know, you walk out your window, your door, and you can actually stand on the balcony, which is pretty cool. And again, if you want to go one step further and you did want to give it full support, you can either use the rope, which is hidden fairly well, or you can just cycle through and give it, you know, the big lad. Bit more manic, but again, I think that works. And we've also added to here as well, same thing on your beams. I think there is there 3? I think there's 3. Put another one over here. We've got some cool window boxes as well. So if you had a window here, just again, the idea is it not to be functional, just to add a bit more detail to your builds rather than having to mess about with like making stuff yourself. It should just add a bit more detail to so yeah, again, that should be a window, but again, you can see what we've got. Just more detail added to this as well. Yeah, exactly that, Breeny. It could do 100%, 100%. But again, these can be scaled as well because they're in the decor. So yeah, you could scale that. I can't get to it now because I put railings down, but you know, you can go really big with that if you wanted to. Yeah, well, there's a story behind that. So we had smoke, but it was like it covered the whole screen. Like you couldn't get it just in the chimney. You lost everything. But yeah, so Decor. The other addition we have to Decor as well is on your medium Decor box. Oh God, come on! I don't like how it works like this. I mean, we can spin them obviously, but might as well do it now. Decor box. Go away. Honestly. Wow. What the hell? Wow. Okay, let's try it. Third time lucky. Let's try this again. Right. So we're going to go like that. There we go. I mean, you could spin it, but hey. There we go. So we've still got our lion. We're friendly lion we've all had. We've also now got, a lot of people asked for this, we've now got a couple of knight statues. So we've got one with and one without a cape. And we've got the same on a pedestal as well. So we got 4 knights. Which, again, because they're on the decor, we can go ridiculously big if we wanted to. Like that. So again, just a little bit more decor. Is that it for the decor, Crazy? Can you think of anything else? Quarter ceilings, which is the chimney, pillars and beams, which we've done. Small decor box, medium decor box, artifact pedestal, trophy wall mount, and artifact pedestal. I mean, I think you've all seen these anyway, but I'll quickly show you again. We do have, in the decor, we do have shutters as well. And lots of different variants of the shutters, like half open, half shut, half closed, you know, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, just started doing it. But yeah, there we go. So again, you can have them half open, half shut. There's 2 different variants of them as well. And that one there, we'd have to rotate because that's just the way pillars work. Not flip, sorry, I meant. Because that's meant to be open, you see. There we go. Anyway, that is the decor. That is the decor. Decor. And again, I think this would look pretty cool. Just gonna do it. Just gonna do it. Let's go with that one. And let's add. There we go. The new dirty window. There we go. Super happy with how that works. And again, just to show you the kind of things that I'm expecting people would use this for. There we go. Just instant detail. There we go. Right, you can actually use the shutters as a secret doorway. That's such a good idea as well. I love it. I did it before, but you missed it. Well, that's not sin. That's not sin. Too much, is it? Let's be honest. Neville, it is the variant gun. Just search variant gun. Only works on unofficial or single player. Right. Okay. So, on to probably the most requested set that we've added. And that is the utility set. So as you can see above, We've got quite a few. We haven't got everything in there because, let's be honest, it's been very difficult. I'll be honest with you, very difficult to build and design things that never existed in the medieval times. Like, there was no such thing as a tech replicator or a teleporter or an industrial cooker. So we've had to use our imagination and we've used a bit of like artistic license. So hopefully you enjoy what we've got. If not, well. Are you in a fridge? Exactly that. So if you don't like it, well, this is what you've got. So let's start off with the let's start off with some of the smaller ones. Also, as well, just so you're aware, there has been some things that have moved. So we have tried to keep everything in the same location. However, a few things that have moved is the cell bed from Decor to utilities. The fireplace is moved from Decor to utilities, and so has the dedicated storage. So everything now is in the utilities, okay? So I'll quickly show you what you've probably already seen. That is the fireplace. Now, because fireplace used to be in Decor and you could scale it, what we've had to do is add 4 different variants of it. So you still got your scale, bed, fireplace, and deli storage, exactly. So you've still got your scale, but it's within a different it's within a different variant, if that makes sense. So we've got the fireplace, which is pretty cool. Your dedicated storage box, which we always had, is now in utilities as well. And it works. Put your stuff in. And the other one, that not many people, I don't even know if anyone knows about this or has used this that often, but we do have a cell wall bed that works pretty well. So if you've got a bunk bed, you have to use full alignment. But if you flip it and put it right up against the wall and use the utility section set now, it creates a wall. 2 variants, just the 2 different wood sets, but it works very well in terms of you can line it and it's functional. But yeah, the cell bed works pretty cool. So there is the cell bed. Again, that is now moved from Decor to utilities. New additions. We now have a new smithy. So again, try to make it look more medieval. So we have a medieval smithy. So different anvil, different bits and bobs that goes on that as well, and obviously it's functional. And we've also got small storage and large storage as well. So again, in the utilities, and there's just different colors with that as well, which is pretty cool. So there's a small and there's the large. So that is, holy moly, White Knight, thank you so much for your continued support. 60 months as a member of the channel, and it's Rex here as well. I cannot thank you enough. Thank you so much, buddy. This update looks epic. Love the mod, brother. Keep up the great work as always. Can't wait to build with this stuff. You're an absolute legend. Thank you so much. 60 months is nuts. Yeah, GG indeed. Thank you so much, pal. Thank you so much. So that is water. That is the smaller stuff. So we've also got a water tank. So I'm going to quickly show you that now, which skins as a well. So again, quite a bit of detail to this stuff as well. So hopefully it looks pretty good. So yeah, we've got a water. That is the same for the metal and the stone one as well. Tech dedicated symbol, right? Refrigerator and preserving bins. We'll do them next. So yeah, so medieval preserving bin. And medieval refrigerator. Well, what is even that? So yeah, so that is the preserving bin. So again, does what it says on this tin. And the fridge. There's our medieval fridge. We've also now got a refine and forge. So again, it's got a lot of detail to it, which I do like, and obviously it works as well. If we had any wood. So yeah, refine and forge. Let me just hide that. So we've got a refine and forge now as well, which is pretty cool. What is next on the list? Generators. Generators. We've actually got the normal generator, and we've done a tech generator as well. So again, hopefully you like the designs. We'll be we'll not cry if you don't. Yeah, it's wetwood time. Here we go. Right, okay, let's just quickly let's village these. There we go. Okay, so first off is your bog standard generator. And that is what we've come up with. It's we think it looks pretty cool. Like I say, these things didn't exist, so in terms of like coming up with some designs, it's been very difficult. What if you used a fire pit for a chimney top? Trying to help solve the smoke animation. What if you used a fire pit for a chimney top? Yeah, exactly. So yeah, your water comes in there, spins around, generates your electricity. But yeah, there we go. And tech, a little bit harder because again, it just is. So tech generator. Let's get this guy skinned as well. So this is what we've come up with. So the idea is hopefully the crystal's doing something. Yeah. Crystal's doing something. There's a few different variants of this as well. So we've got this one here with just this on the chains. We've also got a different variant where it's being held in place. But we've also got a separate variant where the chains are down and it's by itself. So I'll quickly show you what these look like when they're working, because they do look pretty cool. We do have some element, don't we? Yes, we do. So yeah, the idea is the stone's glowing, the stone's doing something. Different variants, quickly show you. We've got the second one there where it's in there. The third one, the idea is you've got the ball by itself doing its thing. So when you switch it off, you know, it's not there. Disappears. Switch it on. It's doing something magical. I don't know. Tech wasn't a thing, but there we go. So we got tech generators, standard generators as well. I think they work. We've also got in here as well. What have we got crazy? What have we got? In the water tank, we tech dedicated storage. We've got teleporters. We'll do them next. Yeah, let's do the teleporters. Why not? I need to find enough space because some of these are huge. Don't know where to put them because they're massive. Right, okay. So here we go. Right, teleporters. Oh, we've got the tribe tower as well, man. We've got the tribe tower as well. And the Kuken. We've got the industrial cooker as well. Crazy. And we've got a tech replicator. So here we go. We got some more. We got some more. Right. Okay. So. Let's start with small. Medium. Then we'll work our way up. That's massive. Right. Okay. So teleporters. That's kind of what we've come up with the first one. Not a lot to it, but you know, it is what it is. The medium one is slightly more extravagant. So we have a few variants. So we have a bigger version of the small one down there, but this one here, the idea is, you know, there's a few guards in there as well. So again, just to try and make it look a little bit more grand. And the large one is, again, if you don't want to be like too in your face, you've got the small version. The less detailed version. Well, that was the plan. The plan was not just to use these as... So I'll show you, obviously, the third version of this. The plan is you don't have to use them as teleporters. So there's the first one. Second one, we have a lot of columns and chains and whatnot. But the third variant is, you know, it's basically, it's ruins. You know, everything's kind of smashed and, yeah, a bit broken. So yeah, 3 different teleporters, a few with different variants. Which again, I think will look pretty cool. So that is the teleporters. We've also got the tech replicator again. Just remember, these things didn't exist. All right, these things didn't exist. Yeah, so there we go. Tech replicator. There we go. So, and typical, wrong way around. But anyway, there we go. So that's what we've come up with. Again, they didn't exist, so we've tried to make it look like it actually works, yeah? But, well, that's what we've got. But what I will say is, when it's switched on, it does look pretty cool, man. It does look pretty cool. That's not that, you know what, son, but that's a good point. They don't exist at all. So, but yeah. Yeah, okay. Point taken. But yeah, there's the tech replicator as well. Again, the idea is, it's, you know, these gems, we're going to try and keep these throughout as a theme. These are the things that are like creating the power, doing their thing. But yeah, I think that works. I think it works. And yeah, last but not least, we have a Tribe Tower to show. So there we go, and we skinned the Tribe Tower, and we've got a cool looking medieval tower. And again, oh, Faithful, thank you so much. You do this every single time. A $50 super chat's absolutely phenomenal. Haven't seen a pig one for a while, so thank you so much for that. Oh my god, all of the work you crazy have done is amazing. Can't wait for the update. Honestly, Faithful, thank you so much. That has really made my night. Genuinely appreciate your support. Really generous. What an absolute legend you are, as always. Thank you so much, Faithful. Wow, GG indeed. Thank you so much. But yeah, the idea is it's meant to look, you know, like it does something. And obviously, when you add your bits to it, it does work as well. So we're gonna just add the, you know, fire comes out the top. Pretty cool. And I think I mentioned this last time as well. But what we have done with this is if we take the skin off. One thing I don't like about tribe towers is that you have to have them on a foundation, and obviously you have to have them. Now that it's placed, you couldn't place any more foundations, so you have to put like maybe 6 or 7 foundations to kind of get this to look even. But what we can do with it, hold on, let me get them. But what we've added to this now is, let's say you build this tower on uneven ground. So let's say we want to put the tribe tower, this might be a bit too much, but let's say you want to build the tribe tower here. Yeah, let's be crazy with this. On the edge of this rock. Nope, needs to be higher. Okay. Come on. The hell's it obstructed for? Right, bad spot. Bad spot. Move. That's one thing I wish the game would tell you. Oh, trees are in the way. Okay, I wish the game would tell you what's obstructing it. That would be so much better. Oh, what's going on, man? What's going on tonight? More Gamer, thank you so much for the 20. What an absolute legend. Nothing on there. No words. Just throw it 20. Thank you so much. Genuinely appreciate it, as always. What an absolute star you are. And yeah, I can't thank you all for the support tonight. It's absolutely phenomenal. Thank you so much. Yeah, GG indeed, More Gamer. Thank you so much, pal. I'm just trying to show, and it's not letting us, what we've added, how we've done it. Ah, there's a massive rock there, Aaron. There's a massive rock there. Wow. Oh, I'll give up. We're not building it there. We're going to show you somewhere else. What the hell? Oh, man. I just want to show you something. Give us a good rock. Give us a good rock. Give us some decent uneven ground. Here we go. Here we go. This might be a stretch as well. But anyway, we're going to try it. We're going to try it. What's it on about? Must be placed in the open. Here we go. This'll work. This'll work. This'll work. Gortes, honestly, thank you so much for the 25. Genuinely appreciate it. Start of a trend here. This is amazing work, and we appreciate it. Honestly, you're an absolute superstar. Cannot thank you enough. Thank you so much. And Faithful, you do this every time as well. You're painting the chat green. Constantly adding new members to the channel. Again, unbelievable support. Thank you so much for your generosity, and a huge welcome to all the following people. That's Freedom, that is Killing R, that is John Williams, that is Varden, that is Just Joe. We also got Ian Mansfield, Karambar, Leo Steam, and Dark Lord Sith. Thank you so much, Faithful. Honestly, unbelievable. Can't thank you enough. He's an absolute bunch of legends. And welcome everyone. Love to see the chat green. It's such a lovely sight. It gives us a little warm fuzzy feeling inside. Thank you so much, man. There is one more great bit of news, says Chris. Yes, I'll let you announce that in a sec. You do it. Right, this will work. I just want to show you what we've done with this tribe tower, but I'm doing it unsuccessfully. Right, happy days. Let's say we want our tribe tower there. That looks naff. However, if you skin it, we've added a huge amount of underhang, tolerance, whatever you want to call it. So if you place this on the edge of a cliff, edge of a mountain, but not over there, not over there. But you get the idea. The idea is that it'll allow you to just put it on one foundation rather than having to like mess about and find even ground. You'll be able to put on one foundation and should. I don't know how far down that goes, but it's a considerable amount. In fact, let's have a little look. yeah, you can see how much we've got extra there. Still a good amount to play with. So we've got all this as well. Oh, I don't know what to say. What's happening? The amount of support tonight's been absolutely phenomenal. There's loads of pinks, loads of orange, loads of greens. Thank you so much, Tigerific. You've been in quite a few streams now as well, so I do appreciate you being around. And thank you so much for the 20. An absolute legend. GG indeed. Thank you so much. Wow. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is Castlecraft 2.0. That's everything that we've managed to add and cram in to the mod. It doesn't look like much, but there's a lot there, and hopefully it's going to get you kind of creative juices flowing again and allow you to add a little bit more variation to your builds. And yes, there's another thing we forgot, the cooking pot. Bloody hell, crazy. We've actually got a cooking pot as well. Totally forgot about that, bud. I should have read the notes. Should have read the notes. Right. Again, nice little concept, cool idea. It should look pretty cool within your castle, and obviously, you know, as you'd expect, fully functional. So yeah, that again, cool little design, nice little, and I love the fact you can see through there. And obviously they've got little wooden supports and stuff as well. I think that'll work. I think most utilities will work. The issue we had was it's just been so difficult, I'm not going to lie, or it has been certainly for me, to come up with ideas and concepts for, as I said before, things that don't really exist. Like, if it's there's a picture, I can look at it as reference. Whereas if you want to look for a medieval replicator, like, what the hell do you look at? But yeah, hopefully you agree it's a nice little welcome addition to Castlecraft. If you already got the mod, it's absolutely free. If you do purchase the mod, you get all this as well as all the other stuff on there as well. I think we're getting close to 600 pieces now in the Castlecraft set. And obviously, I said before, we've reduced the file size from 1.3 gigabytes down to 900 on PC, and it's gone all the way down to just under 800, I believe, on console as well. And there's also some fantastic news as well. I'll let Crazy announce that in the chat whilst I set up the next giveaway. So as I said, we've got 2 more copies of this to give away tonight. And we'll do that over. This will be 2. We'll do a 2-minute giveaway for that one as well. Fernandez, how you doing? How are you doing? The update is now. There we go. So the update's live. It's available now. It has been all this time. I just want to show you what there is available before we released it. But yeah, Crazy's pressed the go button. Whilst we've been streaming, so it's available now. All the stuff I showed you tonight's there. As I said, if you already got the mod, you get it for free. If you don't, if you buy the mod, you get all this as from scratch. You won't have to update it. Tobias, how you doing? A minute before the end. We've also got Fernandez says, great work, Dan. Me and my girlfriend have been waiting for these updates to finish our castle on Asturias. Oh, that's, you know what? That's good timing. It's good timing. And already downloaded, says Baha. Loki Lucid, I've done. Been using it, and thanks for no spoilers. Yeah, I appreciate it as well, because obviously it once it's gone live, if you go to the mod page, it'll just start saying it's available. So I appreciate, like I say, the non-spoilers. We will do a giveaway now. We'll give away 2 more copies of Castlecraft, and then what I'm going to do is, as I said earlier, if you missed it, we did do the previews of the challenge, the build challenge, on Sunday. On Tuesday, I missed an absolute ton of rooms on Miss Gen Zen's build, so we're going to go back onto that server and have a look at her Mortal Kombat build. And honestly, it is fantastic. So if you want to stick around for that would be great as well. Build channel could be mythical and magic. I like that idea as well. I like that idea, Cyan. Maybe if we do that so people use the new stuff, that might be what we go for. And witches and wizards, I like that idea as well. Leave it with us. We'll put that in the chat and probably tomorrow or Saturday. And yeah, we'll crack on that. Right, okay, quickly everyone. We're giving away 2 copies of Castlecraft, as I said before. All you got to do is put exclamation mark followed by raffle in the chat. Not yet though. And then you'll be entered into the prize draw. So there we go, everyone. It's 2 minutes. There's 2 winners. Castlecraft, as I said, with all the new stuff in there. All you got to do is exclamation mark followed by raffle. And I'll jump out for a second and I will be back. Just going to nip to the loo. And we're back, people. I mean, the good thing is as well that you don't have to rebuild anything, so it's not going to like move things out of sync. I think last time we did the first update, we lost Windows and everything kind of moved everywhere and stuff. So, Stevie G, you get nothing with Ripple, mate. Oh, that's so funny. Entertaining for my girl. So entering for my girl. It's so that is it. I think it is. Yeah, it's done. Right. Okay. So, what's going on? Honestly, holy moly! Thank you so much, More Gamer. You've already been so generous with your donations, man, and you're gifting another 5 members. Thank you so much for that. Thank you for painting the chat green. Really appreciate it. And a huge welcome to the following people. That's Lawrence, Juliet. Sorry, I can't pronounce that one. We've got Dr. Rocks, and we've also got Amit Altuntes. Thank you so much, More Gamer. Honestly, you've been absolute legends, and I can't thank you enough. And I know I keep saying it and repeating myself, but the support you show is phenomenal, man. Absolutely phenomenal. You're so generous. Thank you so much, man. Right, giveaway time. Here we go. Good luck with all those who entered, and I'm gonna. Yeah, too late, crazy. Right, here we go. So, what's going on? Faithful, thank you so much. What's going on? I've never like this for a while, and it's so lovely to see, man. Thank you so much, Faithful. You're another 10 gifted members. It's mental how many we've got tonight. We've actually been given. Let us have a quick look. We've actually got 30 new members tonight, man. Holy moly. Huge welcome to the following. We've got Marcus, we've got Seaman, we've got Colin, we've got Josh, we've got Rampage, we've got Charles, we've got Rocket, we've got Dragon Angel, Lily Branston, Timmy F, and yeah, wow, that's it. Faithful, thank you so much. Absolutely insane. 30 new members on the channel. Can't thank you enough. Thank you so much. Wow. Yeah, GG indeed. Wow. Okay. I want to do a giveaway. I want to give. Me and Crazy want to give people some stuff. Right. Good luck. Good luck, everyone, and congratulations to. Oh no! Where's the giveaway gone? Where's it gone? We're there. Where's it gone? Where's it gone? There we go. Oh, thought we lost it. Okay. Congratulations to the following people. Off man, congratulations, buddy. And Faithful, wow. Well, at least, you know what? At least we've given you something back for all the donations you've given today. So congratulations to Faithful and Ovman. As I said, all you got to do, send me a message on Discord, a PM, and I'll get that, a PM, a DM, and I'll get that sent over to you as soon as possible. But thank you so much. Honestly, holy moly, what an absolute crazy night it's been, man. Thank you so much for all your support. Thank you so much for all the kind words you've been saying as well about the mod, because, you know, it goes without saying the amount of time and effort that both myself and Crazy have put into it. It's nice to see that people actually like what we've done with it as well. And I think that's, when you get praise like this, I think it really kind of helps to kind of stroke, I would say, the ego and the creative juices, and allows me to say, okay, maybe it's worth doing another update at some point as well. But yeah, hopefully, as I said, you've enjoyed it. You hopefully enjoyed the showcase. As I said, I'm going to jump across now to the build server, so please stick with us and we'll get to see someone else's amazing build. We're going to see Miss Jen's build and catch up where we left off on the Tuesday. But yeah, I'm going to do that now. I'm going to jump back into just chatting whilst I delete things and exit menus and try and get things to work, and hope everything goes well, because we had massive problems with the build server on the previous 2 streams. But hopefully not tonight. Hopefully not tonight. It's updating the mod, so that's probably going to be Castlecraft. So the stream might stutter a little bit, might slow down a little bit, but hopefully not. Hopefully not. The Reverend says, I have to read out. It's radio show night. I have to head out, not read out. It's radio show night, and I have to finish dinner for the co-hosts and myself. Fantastic updates. Thanks so much for the talk to you soon. Reverend, thank you so much, pal. Genuinely appreciate your support as well. Thank you so much for the gifted members as well tonight. Absolute legend. Enjoy the I was going to say the podcast, but enjoy your show tonight, and I cannot thank you enough, mate. And Rowan, honestly, thank you so much. $4.99. Love your mod. Can't wait to see what you and Crazy do next. Yeah, we'll update you, because we've got some cool things in the pipeline. But Rowan, thank you so much for the $4.99. Absolute legend, mate. I noticed the Decor mod got an update too. Did the pieces get added there? Also, don't remember you mentioning it. That update was, we added the songs, the medieval songs, but game's just crashed. God damn it. So I don't want you to see me keep going in, keep going out, keep going in, keep going out. I've just crashed again. Dang it. Yeah, so we've added the 800 megabyte download for a bot skin. Oh, Steve, there's a bit more than that in there. There's a bit more than that in there, bud. But yeah, if you think about it though, we've moved it. It was originally over a gig, so it's smaller. It's small. It's smaller. Well, let's try this again. We did crash. We did crash. Rowan, thank you so much. Hopefully you've enjoyed the stream. Hopefully catch you in the next one. And thank you so much for your super chat as well, mate. Absolute legend. Thank you, bud. I hope this works, because we've had Miss Jen Zen in the chat from the start as well, waiting patiently for us to kind of showcase her mod. And I know it's quite early in the morning where you are as well, so I really want this to work. Really want this to work. We've got no skins. We've got no skins. So I don't know if this is gonna work. I hope it does. So I don't know if it's a case of because everything's loading in and it just decides to like bug out. So I might run away. I might run away for a bit until everything renders in. And I might have to, for the next build challenge, ask people to place the teleporters and then just like an arrow to where the build is. Because I do think it's because people's getting like so extravagant with their builds now that yeah, it's causing problems. Miss Jen says, "All good. Coffee has helped." Ah, good stuff. So what time's it over there, Jen? And where are you? I'm guessing you're either States or maybe New Zealand or Australia, somewhere like that. Take about 5 minutes for everything to load in. Okay, well we could dance or we could sing, but I can't do either. So, you just have to look at me and talk amongst yourselves. Fernandez says, "I don't know what made the game be like this. I remember back a couple of months ago it was like that. Even smaller mods take ages." Yeah, it's, to be fair, it's ever since they done the 5.5 Unreal update to optimize everything. Ever since then, it's never been quite right. It's never been quite right, in my opinion, anyway. And I think they've compromised with optimizing it to make it better for console players, but it's caused other issues elsewhere. Personally. Okay, so we aren't big and building up, says Steve. I think that's the problem. I think everyone's building. You know what though? I wouldn't want you to build smaller. I'm not gonna lie. I'd rather deal with the frustration than the smaller builds. Elbert said, "It's funny. Castlecraft skins load the fastest out of all the skins we use on our cluster. Everything else takes like 5 or 2 minutes." You know what though? And it's nothing to do with me. That is all crazy. It is massively optimized. It's massively, and also in terms of like the textures and stuff that we're using, we've put a lot on kind of one texture. So yeah, I think it's to do with the optimization. But no, I don't even think. I definitely know it is. But yeah, and that's the problem though. Especially, you know, I don't check with, for instance, Sandy, and Sandy doesn't check with me, and I don't check with the guy who did the Viking mod. You know, that's the problem. All these mods, especially if you're doing a build server, you might have 15 mods on that haven't been tested with each other, and I think that's where the problems lie in, to be honest with you. Canada says more gamer. Morgamar. I've been calling you more gamer. It's Morgamar. Oh my! I am so sorry. Canada, it's 2:15 for 2:15 p.m. in Canada. Faithful says, "Coffee does help. I missed the alarm for the stream. It's like 5:15 for me. Well done for Oh wow! Yeah, this is the problem as well. I don't know when to actually start my stream. I always picked 7 p.m. because it was always a reasonably decent hour. But I might have to start making them a little bit later, and then I drink the coffee and I keep awake." Aaron, you renamed all of us, hence my name, says Lucky Lizard. Yeah. It's not a bad point, actually. You've got a point there. I think I've said this before, but I never forget when I used to call someone Nightmare. I say, "Thank you, Nightmare. How you doing, Nightmare?" And when I read it, and someone pointed it out, that was actually Nightmare. Wow. Chris says, "Yeah, effort was put into making it high quality but optimized. It's not 100% as good as my tin brain can make it." Yeah, exactly that. And I think that was. I'd like to think we've succeeded, mate. I'd like to think you succeeded. We go over this every week, says Lucid. Morgamar. No problem. Is it Morgamar though? Is it Morgamar? We've got Mix85 in the chat, says, "Hi Aaron, I've been following you for years and finally you're live. Did I saw you just Kia Moan play in your thumbnails? Are you planning to recreate it perhaps?" You know what? I didn't realise what that was. And potentially, yes, if it's a thing that I can copy, absolutely, buddy. Absolutely, buddy. It's no problem at all. We need sleep now. We're getting older. Absolutely, exactly that. Exactly that. Aiden says, finally caught a stream. I'm not sure what I've spent more hours doing, playing Ark or watching your videos. Ah, legend, man. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate you, pal. And glad you caught alive. Right, okay. Let us see if it has worked. Let's have a little mosey over. We don't want to go too fast. We don't want to go too fast. Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it. Well, it's looking skindish to me. Yeah, because when I looked at this on Tuesday, I managed to find 3 different battle arenas. And then I got a message from Miss Jensen saying there was 10. So I missed off 70%. 70% of the build. So here we go. I think that might be the way we do this moving forward. I mean, I do like the fact that people spend a lot of time decorating the generator area, the spawn area, but this is a lot easier than waiting for everything to spawn in, and I'm hopeful it's a bit more stable as well. Right, okay. So, welcome everyone in the community. Just a little fun build inspired by Mortal Kombat arenas. So I've always seen this section, but I love this teleporter, and I was saying to Crazy, this is what we need to do when we start looking at additions to Elemental Ice, Fire and Ice. We need to create some spawn points or some teleporters like this. My solution was to spawn here next to the toilet. You did indeed. And then hide it afterwards. I missed this earlier as well. How cool is that, man? How epic is that? We give him like notes and signs and guides that he ignores. That's oh, how on earth are you landing on those, lol? They are a skin. I don't know. I know exactly how it's done. It's got a glass. It's the I believe it's the crystal structure underneath. There you go, crystal structure skin. But yeah, it's so cool, man. Right, here we go. Hey, Rebel Clef, how you doing, mate? How are you doing, buddy? Yeah, so we've got 2 areas here either side, and it gives you, we've got strength, a strong body, unafraid of the wind and the frost, can bear 1,000 burdens. And we've got endurance, the body like iron, the mind like water, unyielding through nothing cannot be overcome. Fernanda said, I see Golden Dynasty, I'll cry. There's loads of Golden Dynasty in here. There was actually loads of Golden Dynasty in the previous build challenge as well, buddy. You should watch the streams we do at the end of every month, because there's a lot of other people's skins that's being used, including your own as well, pal. So, yeah, it's a great skin. Absolutely fantastic, mate. Love it. And if I remember correctly, there's 2 more here. We've got focus, when the mind is still like calm water and the path becomes clear. Belief in yourself. Believe in yourself. Like the stars, no matter how distant, in the darkest nights, they will light your way. And then we've got the main entrance to the arena. So we've got more signs added for you, Aaron, but not too much. Have you been back on to... Oh, I love it. Right, okay, I'm sure I'll find my way this time. There is a door in every arena to advance to the next battle. Okay. Who will take you the victory? 10 arenas to explore, and you will finish on top of the cave. Right, so this is probably how you... Right, so moving forward, if you ever do a build challenge again, which I hope you do because this is fantastic, these are the kind of instructions, and I can't even guarantee that they'll be followed, but these are the kind of instructions I need, because when I read it the first time, I'm sure this said move forward, as in life, only move forward, and I got to the stage where I was walking forward and I hit a wall. So there we go, there we go. So this is what I said last time, that this to me is a thumbnail in itself. Love the entrance, absolutely unbelievable. Unbelievable. Right, here we go. So yeah, man. This is what I mean for that is you need to join my Discord, the Aaron Longstaff Discord, as well as the Castlecraft Discord as well, because there's a lot of good stuff in here. There's some fantastic builders in this community, mate, and yeah, help me and Crazy come up with the ideas for Castlecraft structures and all that kind of jazz. So yeah, pretty cool. Right, there we go. So we've got cool entrance area, great use of the elemental fire as well. I wouldn't even... Clear and simple sometimes isn't enough, Faithful. There was a YouTube video of a dad asking his kid to write instructions on how to make a PB and a J sandwich. That's the level of... You're probably right. Carleen Goodwill, honestly, as always, coming in, gifting, as always, 5 gifted members. Thank you so much for adding green to the chat. Absolute legend. Welcome to Dirty Ruru, to Craven, to Frisian, to Eric C, and also Daniel Bancroft. Honestly, Carleen, each and every time you join a stream, you're so generous and you're painting the chat green as always. Thank you so much. Genuinely appreciate you. Honestly, thank you so much, Carleen. Adrian says, watching from work with an AirPod in. No one tell my boss. I joke about this every single time I stream, but the amount of people who watch on whilst working, as long as you're not using heavy machinery in the middle of operating on someone in a hospital, then I think it's all good. I'm at work, so I don't have much time. This is what I mean. Everyone's at work whilst they're watching these streams. I love it. Thank you so much, Carleen. Beth, how you doing? How you doing? And so is Chris. I love it. makes me smile. Right, here we go. Round one, fight. So this is the first one. We found this one. This was pretty easy to find. We found this one. Love it. I guess that's Scott Reptile. Someone said that's because it's still during the workday over here in the US, where apparently most of your viewers are. It's only 2:30 in the afternoon for me, says Songbird. Yeah, I keep forgetting that, to be fair. I keep forgetting that because it's almost 11 PM here. I mean, I could massage and watch, but my clients wouldn't appreciate it. Give them your phone to watch whilst you're massaging. That's there we go. Exact instructions challenge PB and J classroom friendly. Josh Darnett is the YouTube video. It's really funny. I'll give it a go, man. I'll give it a look. That's right. So here we go. Round one. We've done that one. So we found this one as well. Round two. I think this is... No, we found the third one as well. So this is so cool, man. Like, I love... Ah, Raiden's... That was Raiden, wasn't it? He had a Raiden's hat on. Why isn't that spawned in? Let me give it a minute, see if that spawns in, because he had a hat on last time. I'm sure he did. Sure he had a hat. Sometimes catching streams while I'm at work is the only way I can catch the stream starting at 4 a.m. is no... Oh, yeah, it doesn't sound fun at all. What do you do? What is it you do, Faithful? You don't have to answer if you don't want to, but yeah, 4 a.m., that's rough, man. No, we found this door. We found this door, but I'm thinking that's the door I missed. I think that's the door I missed, personally. Yeah, I think we're going to miss some of these characters. We're going to miss the... But is that the guy who goes... Do-do-do-do-do-do with his feet? But this is so cool, man. So this is Reptiles, I guess. Reptiles Arena. Love this one, honestly. To advance to the next level, walk between crazy... There we go. That was what we missed last time. That wasn't there. But yeah, this is pretty cool because this is the subway where if you uppercutted someone, you went to the next level, didn't you? But this is so cool, man. And you've even added track. Absolutely fantastic. Love it. Right. This is all new to me now. This is all new. We haven't been any further than this. Oh no, Carleen! Holy crap! That was not because you're watching the stream. Wow! What? So we got round 4. This is so cool, man. Okay, have a good one. I got. You know what? I'm so sorry that's happened, but thank you so much, as always, Carleen, for the gifted members. Really appreciate it. I love it when you pop in. Yeah, get that mobbed up, man. This is awesome. Absolutely fantastic. Love this. So we've got round 4, and yeah, I'd have found this one. I love how every single room has got a completely unique feel to it, and the lighting's phenomenal. This is one of the most creative bases I've seen. How do you even go up with this stuff? Honestly, Fernandez, you should join, like I say, join my Discord and keep an eye out for all of the build challenges we do, because honestly, they're all on par with it. It's ridiculous. They're all so good, and we normally have 15, 16 builds to look at, and you'll obviously see a lot of your mods in there as well. Thanks, Barha, for the link as well. Oh, you Castlecraft. Why is oh, you know why? There was an update. There's an update. Damn it. I'm going to have to send some pictures. I'm going to put some pictures in my Discord. The pillars are covered with skulls. I was saying this the whole time. Right, you know what I'm going to do? I am going to go back. For those who want to stay, please stay. I am going to go back. I'm going to do the update because I feel so bad that we've not seen any of this properly. We will get there. By hook or by crook, we will get there. Right, let's hopefully the stream doesn't but it shouldn't need to be, because it was a Decor that's updated, or is it Decor skins? Oh, it's Decor. Oh! How do we update the server quickly, crazy? Is that something we could do? Sweet. Okay, sweat. Right, okay, there we go. Thank you so much, Crazy. We will... Miss Jensen, we will showcase your build. We will showcase your build. No, you know what? It's the amount of time and effort that's gone into this. Really, it deserves to get showcased. I would feel really bad if I just kind of missed this out and said, okay, move on to the next build. Good luck, everyone. Well, the good thing is, Songbird, we haven't added anything to it. All we've done is put the music, the medieval music, the copyright music back in. That we took out because we took this out for the Monarchs because they were getting copyright strikes when they were streaming. So we've put it back in because, yeah, people are pissed. People like the original music, so it's back in there now. So that's all we've done. So in terms of the locations and stuff, they should all be fine. They should still be where they were. So yeah, we'll let Crazy restart the server, and yeah, we should be good to go. Should have thought, to be honest with you, but you know, as always, never do. Bah! Do not do that. Whatever you do. Ah, but there we go. Happy days. So if they click it, it's their own stupid fault. Yeah, I remember we added that. I remember that was the case because yeah, that's so funny. To be honest with you, I'm the same. I mean, on I think it was Breeny's build on Tuesday or Sunday, I got hit with like 8 million copyright claims because it's that beatbox mod, and yeah, I guess it is what it is. Normally I sing over it, but didn't get a chance. Thank you so much, Crazy, as always, mate. Still got 50 people, so 50 people still want to see the rest of this build, Miss Jensen. So we're doing well. We are doing well. We're in it now for the long haul. We're all in it. We're all invested. We want to see what happens after round 4. Sneak peek. What do you want to sneak? Oh, what are we having a sneak peek at? Yeah, okay. We'll do a sneak peek as well. Yeah, maybe he's put a foundation down. So bad, honestly, it's so bad. But you know what though? I say this every single time we do these live challenges, these build challenges. That it blows my mind how creative people are. Just the simple fact that you give people like a theme, and you'd expect them all to be the same, but every single build's different. Either there's one's a challenge, some's got like parkour in it, or there's a stories. It's so good, man. Sticking with my fellow builder, says Steve J. That's what I like to hear, buddy. That's what we like to see. It's up! Okay! Sweet! Let's go. Let's do this. Normally takes a while for me to say it, though. Any chance of a raft or motorboat type skin set so we can build big ships? Oh man, that was mentioned literally at the beginning of the stream as well. So we definitely want to do something along them lines, either in the Decor set or in the Castlecraft set. 100%, mate. I think now we're in a position where we've got, like, I don't know, your structure sets done pretty much. I don't think we'll be adding much more to them, so that allows us to kind of move on to other things. So I do think at some point, maybe in the next update, to be fair, we could do something along their lines, because I think you're right, it is lacking in it. Come on, server, where is thou? We just need sales that up or down. Well, that should be easy to do, to be fair. I think we could. I'm sure we can muster something up pretty quickly with that. Mystical Wonderlands, spires, gothic manors, and sweeping castles. We are amazing. Absolutely. Hey, there we go, there we go, there we go. Right, that didn't take too long, did it? Let's be honest. We haven't wasted too much time. And now we wait for everything to load back in. Aaron just got as close as ever to my name by saying lacking. Okay, hear me out. How about two themes and builds must blend both? Wow, okay. You know what though? I genuinely think you could do it, to be honest with you. Maybe I pick a theme and then vote on a theme, so it's like one from me and one from the people who's building, possibly. I like that idea, but to be fair. So are we going to do it? Do you want me to do a little bit of a sneak peek, Crazy? At what we're going to be working on next? You think? What, like magical, mystical, and witches that could be interesting? Yeah, I think to be fair, I think that might be quite cool for the next one. To be fair, right? Okay, why not? Whilst we're waiting for everything else to load in. So we... Oh, it's gone! Where's it gone? Where's all my skins? What's going on? Like, I'm confused. I can't even... We can't even... DJ Stark, how you doing? How you doing? No, this is PC, buddy. Still loading takes a while. I was thinking conflicting themes like medieval and futuristic. You know what? That would be pretty, to be fair, that would be pretty cool, to be honest with you, Baha. Offman says, I've got to depart, but I will watch the stream again later tonight. Looked really good, even without skins, to be honest. So can't wait to see it skinned. Take care, buddy. Honestly, thank you so much, as always, mate, for stopping by. And yeah, I'll hopefully catch you on the next one, man. Take your spangin', says Kevin Ray. How about a medieval windmill skin for the windmill? I do like that idea. The problem with skins is that they're kind of static as well, though, aren't they? Oh, sci-fi western sounds good. But yeah, I like that idea. A few people's asked for that. Take your spanking. I'm not game to open my inventory for a few minutes. Yeah, I normally would do. I shouldn't really do it, should I? Oh. The thing's still not there though, Crazy. The thing's still not there. Where is it? I thought that would have showed up fairly quickly, Crazy, to be fair, with it being incomplete. Wow, I can't even speak. Incomplete. Think a theme park carnival theme. I can't wait for the Halloween event that we're going to be doing. I love to see people do like ghost trains and all that kind of stuff. I would love to see someone take on that. Yeah. Well. Yeah. Yeah, it ain't working. Okay, right, okay, we're gonna go back. This looks like we have got lots of skinge. Whoa. What the hell? Take your time, Longstaff. Take your time, Longstaff. Alright. Here we go. Right, so round one. Ah, we've got more clothes on now, so this might be fully done. We might get to see the full experience of Jen after all this. Let's see what we got. See if Raiden's got his hat on. He does indeed. Right. There's the skulls. Right. Okay. Nice. Okay, I think we're going to get the full experience. Love it. Yeah, I love that one. Getting beaten down the stairs is so good. Yeah. I love that one. Round 5. Oh wow! Yeah, you know what? Yeah, this was well worth reloading. This looks so cool, man. The skeletons as well. That must have took forever. Oh, and that's Baraka. Is it Baraka? Baraka. That is so cool, man. Oh, holy crap, man. This is so good. This is so good. Love it. Like, every single room is just different. I love it how it's just a completely new theme every time you walk in. Amazing, man. I like them ceilings. I like that wall. What wall's that off? Oh, what? Round set. What? This is so cool, man. This is so cool, man. Oh. Doom gameplay, how you doing? That is epic. I love how that looks so great. That is so well done. Like just the location as well. How have you done that? Is that? How have you done that? How are you? That is so. I thought it was the map. That is so good. Take this door to the next level. Yeah, thanks for the instructions. Yeah, this is so cool, man. Did that just move? Oh, what a cool idea, man. There's so many people use the lava in such creative ways. It's mint. It did, didn't it? It did, didn't it? I knew it did. Like, I'm gonna. Is that you? Is that you, Jensen? Run. To advance to the next level, door is in the back right. This is so cool, man. Ah, right. Okay. Yeah, these walls are cool as well. I do like them. Right. What we got? Oh, look at this! Look at this! Get over here! That's so. Oh, that is so good. Yeah, we had to. We finish him. That is absolutely excellent. That looks mint. Oh, wowzers. Yeah, you've so happy that I did come back and look at this. What an absolute cool build. This is so good. You know what, Jen? It is absolutely mint. Love it. Yeah, this is, and I love why we. Is that meant to be Goro? Is that looks like Goro, doesn't it? Ah, it's mint. Yeah, man, this is why I'm so glad that we host these build challenges, because I get to see amazing builds like this. It's so good. Even just placing all of these will have took unreal. Like, all the detail up here that you would never see. Insane. Zen, unbelievable. Even more impressive that Aaron gets the names correct. You're such a dick. Yeah, that is absolutely fantastic. What an absolute cool build that is. Unbelievable. Jen, GG indeed. Apologies that I didn't get to show it properly on the previous stream, but I think, yeah, it's so impressive, man. So good. Let me just have a quick check if these have spawned in. They haven't. All right, okay, we are done. It hasn't. Nope. It didn't. Okay. In fact, I'm going to end on here. I'm going to end in the arena. This is how we're going to end it. Right, honestly, thank you so much, everyone, for watching tonight's stream. Bit of a weird one, obviously. Bit of a almost like a two-parter. But yeah, hopefully, as I said before, you've enjoyed what we've done with Castlecraft. We will be taking a break from Castlecraft for the next couple of months because we've got other little projects that we're working on. But obviously, watch this space. We'll let you know where we are and what we're doing with that. But yeah, it's yeah, this is so cool. But yeah, too late he started monologuing. Right, kill your character, they might spawn in. I don't think they will. Anyway, we'll probably do it at some point because we do like to get people's feedback throughout the build process anyway of the mods that we do. And I think that's obviously helped with Castlecraft. It just shows, you know, if you ask for certain things, we can build it before it's released rather than waiting and then you're not giving you the mod that you want. But yeah, thank you so much everyone for watching. Genuinely appreciate your support. There's been a lot of people donated tonight as well, so I will have to thank them all out. So bear with me 2 seconds, and I'll start by saying a huge thank you to all the following people. Massive thank you to the Reverend for gifting 5 members. Thank you so much for them. Slayer Xena for their donation. Thank you so much, Slayer. Hyper Apex for his donation. Thank you so much for that, buddy. White Knight, 60 months as a member of the channel. Thank you so much for that. Faithful with an insane amount of donations. Thank you so much for all of them. Unbelievable. More Gamma as well for their donations as well, and also the gifted members. Thank you so much for all of them. Gotes for their donation. Thank you so much for the super chat. Also Faithful with the gifted members. Thank you so much for them. We've got Tigerific for a donation as well. Thank you so much for that super chat. Also More Gamma gave away 5 members as well. Thank you so much for them. We also have Rowan Conquest with a $4.99. Colin Goodwill gifting the 5. And right at the end there, holy crap, thank you so much, Fernandez. 5 new members of the channel. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. And for those who don't know, Fernandez is the guy who created pretty much most of the stuff on this build as well. The Oriental themed. Do you want to do a plug? I forgot what it's called. Holy crap, I wish I hadn't have started saying that. But yeah, if you don't know, Fernandez is the guy who created the Oriental mod. But thank you so much for the gifted members, buddy. Huge welcome to Natalie, to Light, to Gorm, to YSM. Crazy Respawn as well. What the hell? Coming in with a 5, saying, bye Castlecraft people. But honestly, Crazy, mate, honestly, I think we're on to the winner with it, and appreciate all your help and all your support you do, not just with the Castlecraft, but everything you do on the channel as well, mate. You're an absolute legend. Like the Classy as one of my friends, and yeah, thank you so much for that. And yeah, huge thank you to everyone. I am waffling, it's kind of what I do best, I guess. But yeah, if Fernandez, if you want to plug your mod, please feel free to do so as well. But what is it called? Golden Dynasty, that's the one. Great mod, and it's been used quite a bit, and it's been showcased quite a bit on the build challenges as well, buddy. And but yeah, thank you so much, everyone. Wow, unbelievable support tonight. Thank you so much. As I said, I keep saying thank you, but I do mean it. And I guess, as always, all that's left for me to say is thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all on the next stream. Bye everyone.